Of course, the first drop spills a little bit on my white tea. On my white tea. Spilled on my white tea. Motherfucker must not like me. Bro, with the white tea. With the white tea. The white tea. Damn, it's hot than a motherfucker out here. And she couldn't find. Sometimes it don't even. A little air circulating up in this bad boy. Leland, what's up? Session head. Is it going down, brother? Is it snowing where you're at? Is it snowing where you're at? What's up, Trish? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's good? What's good with everybody? How's everybody doing on this fine, I don't know, late afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at? Playa, Ace Security with the new profile picture. There you go. What you got going on? Oh, it's from one of your, looks like one of your videos where your, audio not good, huh? We got the band. It's always when I put it right there. I wish I could, let's see, I see some messages. Oh, I see your messages, okay. Mod party, yeah, we got a ton of mods in here, man. Damn, we are modded up in here. Holy smokes. Oliver, what's up? Come on, man. We got the fresh slice up in here. Got the fresh H to the cut. You know, don't tell me I ain't looking beautiful. Come on, come on. Hold on, let me get a little coffee. Let me get a little coffee because I am a little bit tired. Nikki, what's going on? Jesus is King. Scotland's in the building. Hold on, I gotta try to not let this coffee spill on my white tea. So yeah, I was running some errands earlier, man. Guess who just downloaded and is learning OBS? Coffee, I'm gonna guess it's you. I'm just gonna go, that's my first guess. I'm gonna go with you. No, that's awesome though. Congratulations. I'm glad that you're trying to figure out some stuff. You're on your way. You're getting there. You're like, what, 36? Last time I checked, you were 36 subscribers. 35. All right, well, maybe I was off by one. Fresh cut. You like the fresh slice? I didn't get butchered this time, at least. Last time I got absolutely butchered. You're the first one in here who isn't a mod. Wait, what happened? Just a live official, oh, YouTube notification system. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I had to go get some stuff. I finally got a little check, so I had to go start getting a little, so let me see what we got to take. I brought in all my other stuff like that I had to put in the fridge and freezer, but I was tired, so I took a little chill time. So I got all my other stuff still in here. Got the Raid. I'm gonna take care of them flies up there. We got a little double pack, a little value pack of the Raid. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got up in here. A little fresh pack of socks. Okay, okay. Some drawers. Fresh pack of drawers. What else we got in here? Oh, okay. We gotta have the room smelling fresh. So we got a little something. Well, let's see what we got. Fresh and fat. Oh wait, that's for fabric. Never mind. Well, I got the wrong shit on that. Anyways. That's cool though. That's cool. We got a little Lysol. We got some rags for a little cleaning. If those don't work, we got some towels to, you know, finish it off. You know, I just got the white tees. You know, I'm wearing one of those bad boys. Let's see. If the raid ain't working, we got something else for them too. These flies, we're coming at them. We're coming at them from all angles. So. We're gonna get rid of those bad boys. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, you know, for dishes, you know, some fresh scrubbers, you know. I could also use these on like my tables and stuff upstairs and, you know, kitchen. I mean, always good to have some of those heavy, with the heavy duty too, 6-pack. That's the heavy duty 6-pack. And you know I got a Dr. Pepper. I mean, it don't have to be payday for that. It don't have to be payday for that. Oh, and some disinfectant wipes as well. All right. So, we're doing our thing. All right. Let's see. Says looking good. Appreciate that. Looking good. Yep. You know it. I'm always here for brother Matt. Appreciate it, Nikki. Sideburns looking fresh. Yeah, man, they were a little rough. I had the mutton chops going. Those mutton chops weren't doing me any favors, so we had to kind of get that taken care of. Kit, go Raiders! Thank you so much for checking in, man. I appreciate that. Said, ladies, look out. Hey, man, that's the only thing I forgot to buy was the bat. I forgot to get the baseball bat because I might be beating them off with a baseball bat here at some point. So I did forget to get the Louisville Slugger, but you know we'll get that next time. Damn, man, you're gonna make me unbuckle my belt. Hey, man, do what you gotta do. I mean, you know. Coming in looking fresh, it'll do that. Anybody got any nuclear launch codes? Don't got those. I got a lot of stuff going on, but no launch codes. We got James Carmichael. Is it Christmas? It's raining snow. Hallelujah. It's raining snow. Lava Stream, what's up? It's good to see you. OG of the channel right there. Straight OG. You're about to attack some houseworking flies. You see it, Trish. Yeah, I ain't playing no games. I've been letting that stuff slide. People trying to roast me, you know. Somebody said, damn, you a bummy something NGA. I was like, oh, that's what we're doing, huh? Live in the country, like a couple flies in the crib, and that's how we're doing it, brother? That's how you're coming at me? Yes, James, can we get on the snow together, brother? Where are you based? Damn, you guys are talking about doing a little session together? You guys are, I mean, his name is Session Head. He does like to do a nice little session. See what a good haircut can do for your mood and confidence? Exactly, man. It does feel nice to have that haircut, because that seemed to be the topic of conversation the last 5 streams. Like every time, at least like people that came in fresh, they were roasting the haircut, or the lack of one, I guess I should more say. It wasn't the haircut per se, it was the lack of having one is what was getting roasted. Lava, look good, appreciate it. My party. I live in Newcastle, England. You guys are really trying to get that session together, huh? Damn. That is crazy. Let's get on it. I only beat minors with baseball bats. Oliver, that's pretty wild, man. I'm up for a snow session, brother. Drop me address, I'll get Uber. What is going on? People are making coke dates in my chat. What is going on right now? Pork chop in the afternoon. What's up, man? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for checking in. All right, it says Alina Dino. Hi, hope you have a great day. Greetings from Pizda, Brazil. Welcome. Shout out to Brazil. Gotta go, just pop it in, so see you, bro. Thanks, Lava. Thank you so much. I'm like you, Matt. I leave it 4 to 6 weeks for my haircut and causes chaos when I step out with the fresh fade. Car crashes, people screaming, but I'm used to it. Yeah, man. When I walked out the hair cuttery place, man, I thought I was like on stage for a concert. I mean, all of a sudden I heard, ah! I mean, like panties started hitting my face. I was just like, what is going on right now? So yeah, it was pretty rough to get to the car. You know, I was just pushing them away, trying to get to the wheels so I could get home, but... All right. Fun fact. Wait, it says I get a fresh haircut every Friday religiously. Okay, so you keep it fresh. Fun fact, there are a new group called the Horse Raiders. They're like the Goat Raiders, but they spread negativity instead of positivity and use this emoji. None of them have a YouTube channel. Oh, what? Oh, that's bogus. What up, Ocean Hater? What's up, Zimbab? I remember you. We had like an Atlantic Ocean beef with the Pacific Ocean or something like that. They communicate using Discord. Well, now, okay, so how do you know all this information, Oliver? Are you part of it? Or are you like on the inside? Are you getting the inside scoop? Are you like a journalist right now, just trying to infiltrate and give us the information? Let's go. Hey, Laureen, thank you so much for popping in. It's good to see you. We got a Goat Raider in the building. We got the positive, the real ones. Not those fake horse raiders that are spreading negativity. got that balding at the back and won't last much longer. Oh, I got you. Do you like grocery shopping? Sometimes it could be a little solo vibe. I do, actually. I do, like, to a certain extent. Like, I can go for a good hour and a half, 2 hours of shopping. If I have to be out there longer than that, then I start to get just a little sick of it, and then like I start rushing. Then I'm like flying through traffic trying to get to the next store. But yeah, I had to fill up a couple water jugs. So yeah, we can give you guys the full shebang on everything here. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, we got the water jugs filled. I got the water softening salt there for because we have a well. We have well water, and I don't mess with that well water. And you know, for your clothes to not be absolutely destroyed and your dishes to be destroyed, you have to keep it with the water softener. So, but yeah, he's the new Nick Shirley. Hi Matt, hope you're good. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. It's good to see you, Robin. All right. Says supermarket gives me anxiety, bro. I do my food shopping online. Do you really? I mean, I will do that sometimes, but like I have to really be up with my finances, because they charge a heck of a lot more money to do that. So just to save some money, I just prefer to most of the time just go do it on my own. Jesus loves you. Milk Rants, Jesus loves you. Lauren says, I hate shopping. When I go, I power shop. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it too. You know, I'm not out. Well, I mean, I do kind of go a decent amount of times to pick up little things, just because I'll always forget stuff. I'm bad at making a list. I need to start making that list and checking it twice, because I always feel like I forget something. I did pretty good today though, because this day, like, I had been kind of like, you know, on the lower end here, for lack of a better way of saying it. All right, your brother was broke for a few days, all right? So I was grinding, you know, we were making miracles in the kitchen. But we were making it happen, and so I've been waiting for today to hit for a few days. So it was nice to go ahead and do that. But I had a list of stuff that I wanted to get. I got some razors so I get the fresh shave. I got some better razors too, because the ones I were using, you guys know, like those original like dollar Bics, you know, like the old school, just the one blade, the cheapest of cheapest razors. Like when God said let there be light, he said let there be those cheap Bics. So I had those for a while, and those are not good for a close shave. And if you want to cut your skin up, you know, you can definitely, it can do that for you too. So I got some better blades going. But yeah, we stocked up. We got it going. Matt was a busy man today for sure, Trish. Milk Run sends my teacher died yesterday. Rest in peace to your teacher. That sucks, man. I'm sorry about that. Press the YouTube on Matt's channel, where I'm sending you to Jeffrey Epstein's Island. Damn. Yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, we are 10 away from 1.2. Guys, can you believe it? 1.2. We're on our way, man. 1.2. What car you got, bro? Looks pretty good. It's just a Subaru Forester. It's a Forester. Bics are the worst, Nikki. They're the absolute worst, especially those cheap ones. Those cheap Bics will just absolutely destroy you. I did cut myself a little bit though, even with these other blades. I don't know if you guys can see it. I was trying to hit the nose hairs. I was trying to get the nose hairs a little bit, and I got myself a little bit. What's up, T Mitchell? Shout out to T Mitchell. Oh, you're over 1K? I don't have the watch hours yet, unfortunately. I'm about halfway there on the watch hours, so I got a lot more work to do. Wait, did I miss us? I missed VRS. Oh no, I did see VRS. I answered your question. What's up, VRS? I didn't say hi to you directly though. You guys know I like to talk to you guys by name. Alright, T Mitchell saying Trump 2028. He can't go again. He's already done 2 terms. Be my guest. Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. You've been leaving comments on my channel and showing up to the streams. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's go. 1.2. How the F do you even get monetized? Just by, you know, basically getting over 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. Or the other way is like something like 3 million views on like shorts, which is absolutely impossible unless you come up with one of these videos that everybody likes. Like, and I mean everybody on God's green earth likes it. Says, that's cool, man. Subarus are cool. Yeah, it's alright. It gets the job done. Gets you from point A to point B. Rest in peace, my teacher. She got hit by a bazooka. Oh, okay. Alright. So I know that rap song you're talking about. Morning to T. Mitch. What's up, T. Mitch? Lawrence says, cool. Trump looks like okay. And yes, he can. King Trump. Howdy. Nice haircut. Yes, we were talking about it. I got the fresh slice. Finally. Finally. You know, you've seen, if you guys have been here, they were getting on your boy's hair. They're giving me a little something about the hair, so you know how it is. Unless Trump is a wartime president, at which point he can stay as sitting president and pause elections. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Start doing some martial law too over in other countries. I'm sorry that was inappropriate. You're all good. I heard that government cheese slices were a good replacement for tiles on the space shuttle. Paul, what are you talking about? Paul, I'm not sure where you're going with that. I can't tell what you're saying. T. Mitchell says, yes, it is nice. It's nice out here too, but man, I'll tell you what, or the haircut maybe it's talking about, but it is a little, I am getting a little warm. Tina, hey Tina, what's going on with you, Tina? It's good to see you. Trish says, yup, can I send you money? T. Mitchell, I don't have any of my stuff up here. I usually don't even put my stuff in here to get money. I'm like kind of mostly just waiting to get monetized to kind of, then it just like, I don't know, I just don't have like, I don't know, I feel weird like asking people for money. It's just a weird thing for me. So like when I'm monetized, it'll be there, so I don't have to like ask, you know, it's just like if people want to, they can, kind of thing. April, thank you so much for popping in. It's good to see you. April's been very loyal to the channel since she came with the Goat Raiders. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by an AR-15 extended mag with a suppressor. Okay. All right. Are you looking forward to the World Cup? Who you putting your money on? Morocco did well last year, but I think Brazil has it in the bag. U.S. English for beaten by Japan in a recent friendly. My dark horse, I'm going Portugal. I like their midfield. I like, you know, Vitinha and João Neves. You know, they got Nuno Mendes as that fullback. And then, you know, I really think Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't like the fact that Messi has that World Cup over him. You know, because they're those two, like, legends of this, you know, day and age or the recent time. And, you know, Messi has that over him. So, I mean, I think that's good motivation. Obviously, he's only one player on the pitch. But, I mean, they have a good team. They usually always make it to at least, like, the last 16 or last 8. So, it's just about winning those knockout games at the end of the day. It's 74 in Wisconsin. Tina did a little yard work. Are you working on any gardens? Are you doing anything like planting any like vegetables, tomatoes? Are you working on like a flower garden, anything of that nature? Because I'm thinking about getting some tomato plants. You know, I always talk about this. That's the easiest thing to grow. If you're like a starter kit for you guys starting like a garden, get tomatoes, man. They're so easy. So easy. For the booty hole raw dog, only 25K I can sell. Okay, we can get rid of that guy. I didn't realize we had that going on. You know, I'm at the point where I don't really have to deal with that anymore. Not saying this channel is like huge or anything, but we don't have to put up with that. I actually used to put up with that and like actually try to turn those people into subscribers and all that, but these days, like, I don't, that's just, I'm beyond that at this point. All right. How do you get monetized? I thought I answered that. 1,000 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. Be my guest says hi, April. Shaun of the Bread, yo, hey, Shaun of the Bread. You guys got to go check out the collab we did. That wasn't last night, but the other night. I thought it went really, really well. People really seemed to enjoy it. Shaun of the Bread is from Australia. He does a gaming channel, like mostly like racing games, but very charismatic, very good personality. Tells some great stories. We're planning on doing another one coming up here soon, guys. Since we already did like the interview style one, we're just gonna do more one where we, you know, just go back and forth, telling some of our better stories that we got going. So yeah. I think it'll be a good time. Lauren says 70. Lauren says 75 here in Ohio. So we got a nice little Midwestern contingent going here. You know, I'm over here in Indiana. I think I said that was Wisconsin I seen up there. Now we got Ohio. We got the little Midwest is representing in here. Tristan, what's up? Have you been streaming, bro? How's the streaming going? Have you been getting it in? It says, hey, Tristan, damn, all the mods out today. Was good, y'all. Hey, Matt, do you want to do that collab I owe you? Yeah, we will do that at some point. We will do that. Yeah, I'll definitely check it on the channel soon. Well, how do me and you communicate? We're communicating through email. I know you well enough at this point that we can exchange numbers. So, cause I don't check my email enough, so it's easier for me to just talk to some people through my phone. And since I know you well enough at this point, I ain't trying to give my number to everybody, obviously, but Tristan, I definitely will talk to. On the Selly, T Mitchell, chill or you're out of here. Yeah, T Mitchell's out of here. Tristan says, hey, security. Low key, T Mitchell was funny. Very low key, at the lowest of keys. Like, I don't know, man. T Mitch had to go. Yeah, we'll cook up something else soon, for sure. Illinois. I'm originally from Illinois. Illinois is my roots. I was born in Ingalls Hospital, good old Harvey, Illinois. And then, April, you're in New York? New York City. Tristan says, I'll be back. Hey, what's going on, brother? Pontus Rasmussen. I sent your, I was trying to get your uncle to come over here. Not to, like, collab with, but I was hitting, like, when I was, like, promoting this stream, because I hadn't streamed, like, in a couple days, or not a couple days, but I missed a few streams. I actually sent him something to see if I could get him to come over here. So, alright. Your uncle's funny, though, man. I've watched some of his stuff. He's pretty funny. He's pretty intense, too, sometimes. Alright, he says, KK, that area is horrible now, Matt. Yes, it is. So, yeah, that's where all my, like, family is from. Originally Harvey, and then, like, we lived in Dalton, which that area is horrible now, too. You know, south suburbs of Illinois just really went bad out that way. And it's starting to come out this way too. Like, everyone has moved east, but like if you're talking like Maryville area, you know, that's used to be like a nice area, and that's starting to get bad too. You're in the West Burbs? Okay. New York. Okay, yeah, not New York. He is a screamer. It gets him hyped when he lifts. That's what I miss about those. Like when I used to bodybuild way back in the day, and I used to like those hole in the wall kind of gyms where you could like scream and like slam the like weights down. You can't do that anymore. They got rid of all those like old school gyms, and now it's just all the like you know, chain ones. You know, all the like LA Fitnesses, and you know, all the other ones where you can't like do that type of stuff, or people will like report you. Dalton is real bad. Yeah, Dalton is where I grew up, and then I moved to Hyde Park, Chicago, and then I was in Peatone, Illinois. Then when I went to college, I was in Charleston at Eastern Illinois University. Matt, give us a funny school college story. A college story, huh? Yeah, I got. You know what? I got one. How you doing today, pal? What's up, Funk? I'm chilling. Yeah, it does suck that they got rid of those. Stand ready for my arrival. Worms over harsh. Don't be overly harsh. How's my mom doing? Hey, her first day of physical therapy, guys. She finally got to physical therapy. So we're on the up and up. It's 2 weeks probably later than she was supposed to start, but at least she finally started. So you guys want a college story? At least Debatable does. All right. So we're going back Eastern Illinois University. You know, you just kind of go to parties, whatever's popping. There's parties everywhere, and we end up going to this frat party, and we're just chilling, hanging out. What's up, Simply Not Smart? What's up, Kim? You know, we're drinking. Everybody's having a good time. I'm with my crew of people that I know, and this one dude's from the frat, his younger brother, just, I guess he was, having a good time trying to hang with the boys. He's just absolutely obliterated. This guy is really drunk, and he's with his older brother and his friends, so he becomes Mr. Tough Guy, right? And he just starts going off. I guess I become his mark, and he's just like starting to try this, start a fight with me and everything, and it becomes this like big ordeal and all that, and it's just, going back and forth. I'm trying to like keep my cool because I'm not really drunk yet, so I'm just kind of wondering what's even going on with it. Finally, like, his older brother's kind of cool. They try to like chill him out. They're like, hey man, there's nothing going on here. I don't know why are you even trying to fight this dude. So finally chills out, and we're sitting at this like table just playing some cards, everybody, at least a few of us. And I used to use, and I still do to this day, I use the word fam. When I'm talking to people, I'm like, what up, fam? And I was just like, me and him had been somewhat cool, like not like real cool, but at least to the point where we could talk. I'm like, say something to him, like, yeah, this fam. He's like, you're not my family. You're not family to me. And it starts going off again, and it just becomes a whole nother deal where this guy's just wolfing off at the mouth again. And it's just like, I don't know what to do, but I wasn't really drunk at that point, so I wasn't pissed. Well, I had this thing where when I drank, I would it would hit me out of nowhere. I'd be good, and then all of a sudden it'd be like boom. So we were on the walk home, and all of a sudden, like, it hits me where all of a sudden I'm drunk, and all of a sudden I get pissed off after that. I'm Mr. Tough Guy after the fact. And I'm going to tell you guys another story after this on how I was on the other end of Mr. Tough Guy after the fact. And so I start talking all this craziness, like I should have done this, should have done that, all that stuff where you like, doesn't mean nothing because the situation's over. He's all the way back there. And a dude called me out on it too. He's like, damn, man. He's like, you're doing a lot of talking, after the fact here. I didn't see you say any of that back when we were at the party. And I was like, he was right. I was Mr. Tough Guy after the fact, but I also like got drunk, like, just for some reason it just would hit me. I would be fine, I'd be fine, then all of a sudden I would just be completely like out of there. And it happened on the ride, not on the ride, but on the walk back. So here's another story where I was on the other end of that. So we're at this, I was in Piatone, and I was with my buddies, and we're at this, it's just like a party out in the country. And, they had like a keg, and everybody's just chilling and doing their things. And I can't even remember why I got into this like thing of words with this guy. I can't even remember what it was about. So obviously it wasn't, too important. But it just calms down, and like nothing comes of it. And then eventually me and my buddy are driving home, or about to drive home, and we're backing up. We're going out the driveway. We're starting to go, and then all of a sudden I hear him yelling. And he's going nuts over there, like by the campfire. I'm like, he decided to wait till like we're driving out of the driveway to start like yelling and talking crazy. And now he needs people to hold him back, and he can't wait to fight me when I was just there a couple minutes ago. Now he wants to make a point that, if it was going to go down, he was going to do his thing. And I was just like, what is this guy doing? He was Mr. Tough Guy after the fact. And I've been on both ends of that, right? I was Mr. Tough Guy after the fact, talking crazy after the situation was over, and that guy kind of was on the end of it that time, talking crazy after the fact. And I actually did a video about that, like when I first started this channel, and the name of the video was called Mr. Tough Guy after the fact. It's just one of those things where, I don't know if you guys have ever been in that situation on either end, where you get into this altercation, and then like after they're gone, either you're talking crazy like and what you would have done, or maybe you heard that person was talking crazy about what they would have done after the fact. Now obviously we're going back decades now. Like, I don't get into these type of arguments anymore. I'm more mature, well, rounded, use my words. I'm not in those situations anyways to get into a fight, because I'm just a little too old for that, obviously. Plus, at my weight, if I'm not winning in the first 4 or 5 seconds, I'm going to be in big trouble, because I'm going to lose my breath. It says, Sean says, I have a funny fight story involving alcohol. Save it for the Save it for when we do this show, unless you wanna tell it now. I know you probably have a million stories, so it probably doesn't matter if you use it now or not. It depends. It's obviously up to you if you wanna use it now. Why are they? No, there shouldn't be a billing problem on that. I just got money. Like my Paramount, I want my Paramount paid for. I watch all my streaming stuff. What are they talking about? This notification. All right. Anyways, all right. Thank you, April, for hitting the thumbs up. Awesome job, Mom. Keep it up. Thank you, April. Kim says you've been on the receiving end of that. Yeah. They talked slick after you're out of there. It's like as soon as you're gone, right? Now they got all. Now it's like people need to hold them back. What they were gonna do to you. It's like Mickey Mouse says, "Yo, Matt, it's me, Oliver. We got another Oliver account." Nikki says, "I grew up in Glasgow, bro. There was gang fights every week and shit was wild." Yeah, I bet, man. I bet. So we had to leave. When I was in Dalton, Illinois, it was starting to turn. It was starting to to that point. What's going on? Arit, Mishra, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man? Hi, pals. It's me, Mickey Mouse. They would like to come inside my clubhouse. Does USA Soccer have a chance in the World Cup as far as winning it all the way? No, I think they can get to maybe. I think their top they can do is final 8. I think that's their ceiling at this point in time. I think into the last 8 quarterfinals, I think it's probably the best they can do. Not a new account, just a new. Oh, you switched your name. You switched your name, okay. Not to win, but make it to the round of 16. Yeah, I think they can make it to 16 and maybe even win a game in the knockout phases. I think that's pretty much their ceiling. Once they start going up against the big boys, in the last 8, once they start facing a Spain or a Portugal or a England or a Brazil, or Argentina, it's just it ain't gonna happen. Or France. I mean, France has got they just got so much talent. Their third stringers could probably win the World Cup. I mean, it's absolutely insane how much talent France has. Do you watch Landman on Paramount? Kim, do I? That has to be one of the best shows going right now. I love that show. Billy Bob Thornton is one of my favorite actors. And then they brought, what's his name, that plays his father. I can't think of his name right now, but he's just such a classic actor. One of the best, men, manly man kind of actors that, we have, in our day and age. Almost like our generation's John Wayne in a sense. It says, I'm from South Africa in Cape Town. Are you really? I didn't know. Did you tell me that before? Maybe you did. That's awesome. USA versus Iran in the playoffs. I can't wait. Could you imagine, Nikki? Could you imagine if Iran and the United States faced off in a knockout round? That would be, the hype for that game. Could you imagine then if Iran beat them? Oh, they would be celebrating in the streets. They would be going nuts. They would be going absolutely nuts. Are your fans supportive of your YouTube, brothers and moms, etc.? Whew, man, how do I answer that question? It's I'll tell you what. When I first started it, it was all oh my God, that's crazy, that's cool. When I got to 100 subscribers, it was they thought it was so amazing, and they're backing me and supporting me, and then I got to 200. It's it's not as exciting to them. And then 300, 400. And then, when I got to 500, it was just oh yeah, that's cool. Honestly, these monuments that I'm hitting these days, I don't even mention it anymore. I don't even bring it up because I don't know if it's they're rooting against me. I wouldn't say they're rooting against me, but I don't know. Maybe they view that I'm spending too much time doing it now. But I don't think they understand the fact that you have to put the time in on the front end. You have to put the time in on the front end to hopefully for it to work out on the back end. And I'm not one of those people that have this crazy idea that this is gonna all of a sudden be where I can just quit everything else I'm doing and just make money off of YouTube. I don't believe that. I think it could be something that can help out and be an extra little source, but I'm not putting all my ducks in a row. I'm not going all in with my poker chips. I'm just trying to, I'm placing a bet I'm re-raising, you know. It might be a bluff, but we're going to see what happens. Japan could do well this year. Japan always has a decent squad. You know, they know how to play a nice little team game, even though they always struggle with defending set pieces because you know they're a little bit, you know, their average height on their team is smaller, so they do struggle covering the set pieces. The amount of times I change my name, if I had that many accounts, I think YouTube would give me the back shots. Damn. How's your mother today? She did her first day of physical therapy, so she's doing better. She's starting to get there. Me and my husband, Sam Elliott, my husband got me watching. Yeah, Sam Elliott, that's who I was talking about. Phenomenal actor. He's like the John Wayne of this day and age. You know, he used to do kind of those Western type of flicks and just play like he's always just plays like a cool character. And his perfect voice, got the perfect mustache. I love Sam Elliott. Yeah, and Landman, if you guys haven't seen it on Paramount, phenomenal show. Phenomenal show. Now, if you're like a leftist, and I don't get into politics, but if you're like highly liberal, maybe you might not like it, but I'm not I don't affiliate with a political party. I'm like a moderate, I guess. I'm like right in the middle. If you make a good argument, I can kind of you can make me see the light. You know, I can kind of roll with it, but I don't want to be like put in a box because say I'm a liberal or I'm a conservative, and then like I have to like go along with every single thing that they align with. Man, I'm happy for Matt. Looking good, feeling good. Payday, mom's doing good, sun shining, and he's with the YouTube fam. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I kind of just see YouTube as my social media of choice now. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know where this thing can go, but I'm just seeing what it is. I thought you were a Christian. I mean, I guess what is that? What is that? I guess I'm not sure why. Am I forgetting what I just talked about? I'm trying to see why that's even being brought up. You're gonna have to remind me on why that you're even asking that. But yeah, I mean, I'm somewhat Christian. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 5. Me too, Sean. Hey, Aries World in the building. Thank you so much for checking in. Go check out Aries World channel. 20,000 subscribers. Always shows support to the smaller channels. Always spreads joy and positivity, man. Very nice person here. Definitely go check out his channel. We got to get that collab going soon. I'm just finishing work here, but we'll listen in, help those hours up. Appreciate that, because we're definitely trying to get those watch hours up. And great news. Thank you so much. Great news on a mother. All right, Matt's. Uh-oh. What's up, Matt? He says, I'm so tired of life. I might just actually give up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta rein this in now. First things first, I hope this isn't your buddy with your phone again, because last time something like this was going on when you said or when he said you got shot by a gun, and then you told me the next day it wasn't you that said that, it was your buddy. So I just want to make sure first and foremost that this is you before we really dig deep into this. But man, if you're depressed and stressed out, like, talk to us, man. We don't want nothing bad happening. You've been part of my channel for a long time. I got love for you, man. I got a ton of love and care for you. I don't want nothing crazy happening to you. So let's just chill out. Let's rein it in. Aries is showing love. Got the message loading. Jamie, what's up? What's going on, Jamie? Sorry for anybody. David, what's up? I do know Leland. So we tried to do the collab. On my channel. Something was up with the audio. We just couldn't make it work for some reason. But we did get like 20 minutes in if you want to check it out. But yeah, I am friends with Leland. I do support his channel for sure. It's a great day for sure. Elizabeth. Hey, what's up, Elizabeth? Thank you for checking in. She's saying some good words to Matt. She says, don't give up. Please reach out for professional help. Maybe an antidepressant is needed. Yeah, definitely. Elizabeth is speaking some good truth there. Definitely get a Fro Bench. What's going on? We got the fresh slice. And I didn't get butchered this time. Finally. All right. Am I the first to say you look like YouTuber Claw Boss? Yes, you are, Jim. You are the first to say that. And I'm not sure who that is. I don't really know who like the popular YouTubers are, to be honest. I like how your ears are loaded. Yeah, Jamie, I wasn't sure where you were going with that. I was promoting this stream on my community page, and since I had like got the haircut, I did like an AI of somebody getting a haircut. I don't know. I guess Jamie thought it looked like somebody was getting their ears cut, or maybe did I say it wrong? No, I got a fresh slice. I didn't even say haircut. I said I got a fresh slice. But Jamie put that same comment in 5 times in there, so you must have like hit enter and didn't think that it got hit. All right. From Texas, looks like you are Chris from Family Guy. Itchy fingers. Nah, I don't think so. Wait, look way too old to be talking crazy. Is that you? I don't know. President, please reach out to someone, talk to someone in your truck, sending prayers your way. But yeah, itchy fingers. Yeah, I guess I don't really have to put up with it anymore. I used to try to like turn these guys around and make them a part of the channel, but I don't have to anymore. Isn't that a nice feeling that you don't have to sit there and go back and forth? Because I did for a long time, guys. I would sit there, depending on like what kind of mood I was in. So sometimes I would try to convert them and make them subscribers. But here's the problem. You know, they're giving you like those bad vibes out the gate, and then maybe they might turn around and like be like, oh, this dude's cool, but then they start acting out later again because they're true, who they are at the end of the day comes out again, and it continues to come out, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, well, now I got to get rid of you at this point. So one of those things where, and I apologize to like my mods, I haven't really had a clear picture on what I'm trying to do with this, but I really don't know like where like how I'm gonna do it with the whole situation on what I'm gonna let slide, what I'm not gonna let slide. I'm still trying to figure that out in my head. I really don't know, but I will try to come with a clear-cut vision for the mod so you guys know, because I don't want to keep on changing it up and then you guys don't know like what you're supposed to do. So I'll try to. All right, so it looks like now that we're caught up in the chat, where's Mets at? Mets, are you still here? Talk to me. Now that we're back caught up, I wanna talk to you for a minute, because that seems to be the most pressing. All I do is time out people who hide. No manscaping. Okay, Jamie, I'm not sure what to. Truth, my boo. All right. Hold on. What did I all miss? When I say you got your ears lowered, that means you got a haircut. Okay, I did not know that. I did not. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. All right. April says, "Oops, trust in a person." Yes, Mats, where are you? Talk to us. Please put something on the screen, because you're gonna get me worried then. I hope this isn't your friend again. Because if your friend's doing that again, then he's like a little bit of like, is he really a friend? Like, is that really truly a friend that's gonna put something to you? You've been a part of this channel for a while, someone that I've talked to a lot of times, and he's gonna come on the channel and one time say you got shot, and then the next time say you're like you're the S word. Like, I don't know, man. That would kind of peeve me. That would kind of peeve me off a little bit, if I'm being honest. If that's you, buddy, if that's you doing that to his channel again while he's not around his phone, you just know, man, that's some weak sauce. That's weak sauce. Dude, sounds like you could be bipolar. Who? Who do you think could be bipolar? Oh, you're talking about Mets, you're saying? I hope you don't think I'm bipolar. I mean, maybe. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a manic phase, but I don't think I'm truly bipolar. Let's see. What's up? Tristan is back. Where is you? Mets, where are you at? Talk to us. It had to be, see, the Mets that I know, like, actually talk to me and wouldn't just come onto this channel, say something like that, and then leave. But like the Mets that I actually know, that's why I'm gonna try, like, after this stream, I'm gonna try to get a hold of him and see what's going on. Even though, like, if his buddy's got his phone right now, he might just hide me or something, so I can't even talk to him. All right, I'm letting my phone charge. and we can do a collab in a little bit if you want. Wait, oh, you want me to collab after this stream? I don't know, man. Usually I'm kind of beat down and tired after. I need advice. I think I caught. Alright. Channel activity. Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on. I got this one, guys. Don't just let me take care of this. I'm gonna do 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Lee, if you want to be a part of a nice community, you know, people that like enjoy each other's company, you see the same people every time you come into the stream and talk some good stuff, you can be a part of this, you know. But we're not gonna do that. We will joke, we can have some fun, but you can't just come into the channel with some craziness and some stuff that just, you know what? Because here's the thing, I used to do the back and forth with that stuff, but I notice when I do that, my regulars are gone. They just leave. They don't want to sit here and watch me talk about that kind of stuff. Some people just aren't into, you know, that kind of stuff. They just find it gross. So I have to kind of, and I have to appreciate that. All right. The guy that's coming in saying that he's, yeah, I think you're, Jamie, I don't think it's him though is the thing. I think it's his friend, just because of what happened before. Just for the simple fact that his friend did some crazy thing before, and now, I don't know. How long are you going live? Leland, I'm not sure. I have no idea how long I'm going to be on here for. If you want, we can. It's up to you. Trust in you. Let me just see how I feel after I do this live for a while. You know, I can only talk for so long. I am an introvert at heart. What did Lee do? Said something about, I don't know. I don't even want to address it. All right, where's Big Friendly Shivers? Where is he at? That's a good, hey, that's a good way to say BF. Big Friendly. What does the BF stand for? I know his name's Bradley. Upchurch, what's up? RKO. You are knocked out, brother. Hey, Upchurch, you gotta, so I don't know if you know, so Netflix just came out with a documentary series. I'm watching it right now. And you know how I was talking about, like, Hulk Hogan's my favorite wrestler? They got a four-part documentary series on Hulk Hogan. So go check it out, man. It's been really good so far. I've watched the first 3 episodes. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know how long I'll be on here. I'm going to be doing a live in 45 minutes. That's cool, that's cool. It stands for his name. Cool. I trusted Cam. All right. Oh, you got a sub there. There you go. Tristan, you can collab with all Leland. You guys get a little something. Bradley fun. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're gonna call him Big Friendly now, though. I like that nickname. I think Nikki's up to something there. Ty Lee. Little Ty Lee. NPPP. All right. What do you guys want to get into? We want to do story time. I mean, cause I'm caught up now in the chat. Usually, like sometimes I'm like way behind because I'm like giving everybody like a little moment, because that's, you guys write something in my chat. You guys earn that moment. You earn that moment of me addressing you and talking to you and giving you. Is Adam out of here? Did Adam leave? Because I think it was, am I remembering it correctly? Debatable's Adam, right? Yeah, Tristan does go live. Tristan goes live. Leland goes live. Jamie goes live. Who else goes live in here? I know CoffeeCon goes live. Elizabeth from Texas, she goes live. Oh, did I miss somebody? Angie, did I miss you? Did I say hi to you? If I didn't, I apologize so much. Well, thanks for checking in, Angie. I really feel bad if I missed you. He says, yes, I will be in a minute. So Tristan's going live in a minute. I mean, you can send me the invite if you want. And just like if I do have time, I can go in there. But Hayes, what's up, man? Brother, we should just get straight to it, man. I should stop this stream right this second. Start a new one, send you the invite, and we should just get straight to it. No time like the present, in my opinion. But I don't want to put your feet to the fire, even though I just did. But I'm just saying. Sometimes it's no time like the present. 1 second, my Wi-Fi is bad. I'll be right back. Okay, alright, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's how me and Sean did it. Sean just showed up on the channel. He was like, yeah, we started talking collab. He's like, send it right now. I was like, let's do it. And we had a good one, man. I really enjoyed that. The one I did with Chaos was really good. That was one of my favorite ones too. You know, obviously the ones I've done with H Security and BF were some of my favorites as well. You know, I've done some with Jamie too. We've had some good ones. Who else? Treston is, of course. You know, Treston's a very fine young gentleman talking about his business and what he's got going on. Excuse me, damn, that coffee's got me burping up. You know what it is? So you guys seen I just got like those jugs of water, right? Chaos one was lit. Yeah, I agree. So I was using like that well water for my coffee machine, you know, because I haven't put those you know, on the water machine yet. But that water like will always messes with my stomach for some reason. It'll get me like, I don't know, I'll be like feeling weird and like my stomach will be like, I'll be all kinds of jacked up. Bro, I got a lot of subs from you, bro. Did you really, Leland? Even after we only did like 20 some minutes, you got a bunch of subs. I'm happy. I always feel good when like it helps you guys out. I always wanted to like do something for you, and it does something for me too. Cause like here at the end of the day, this is kind of my vision, is building a community. Building a community of different streamers and people that are like been on my channel, then start going to your channel, and then they see each other and they say hi to each other, and everybody sees each other on all our streams, and it keeps building this nice community, kind of like Cheers. I don't know, you might be too young for that show, but sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And here's the thing, at the end of the day, I'm not always gonna have my 1029 to 1038. Nice, that's awesome, man. That is a nice little bump. I'm not always gonna be on my A game. I'm gonna have some days where it's just tough for me to like communicate and, you know, do a stream. Like even right now, I don't feel like I'm at my best. You know, I just don't feel like my words are coming as quickly as they normally would. So like, what do you do then? What do you fall back on? You fall back on the fact that people know each other in the chat. That people are happy to see each other in the chat because they recognize that person. They're used to seeing them. They're used to talking to them. They could spark up their own conversations and get something else going. And, you know, so that's kind of how I'm viewing this YouTube thing, is building this infrastructure of like-minded people, of positive people, people that like really enjoy seeing each other, you know, communicating and, you know, hanging out with each other. It's like I don't know, so because I think some people are viewing it the wrong way. They're viewing it as like a competition. They feel like, oh, if I have this guy on my channel and he outshines me, you know, he's gonna take my viewers, he's gonna take my subs. And it's just like, no, dude, that is not how it works. People get to know that person and they're like, oh, I kind of like him too. I'll go over there and check out his stream sometimes, you know. But there's enough eyeballs, there's enough time in the day for all of us to, you know, be a part of it. You know, I'm only on here, what, you know, a couple hours a day, you know, between the two. I'm not going to always do 2 streams. I'm probably mostly going to do 1 a day. That's a couple hours a day. The rest of the time, everybody else can get it in and do their thing. All right, thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get the vision going. We're only humans, Matt. Don't beat yourself over having down days. You've helped a lot more people than you even know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Amy. Hey, what's up, Angie? Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I did not skip over you, because that is not the type of person I like to be. Here, I got a great story for you guys. And I don't like to pat myself on the back, even though maybe I am a little bit too much today. But, you know, new haircut, feeling myself a little bit. So I go to Dollar General. It's one of the first stops I made. Actually, I got the haircut first, and then I started running my errands. So I go to Dollar General, and the lady, I know her. I see her all the time there, that she's working, and I could tell she's just kind of have a little off, but we're still having our little conversation. And she forgets the double bag my dog food. You know, those big cans of my dog food, they're heavy, so I grab it and they go all over the place or whatever, you know. Obviously, you know me, I ain't tripping. It's like, hey, whatever, I'll pick them up. I'm like, I got it. I double bag it myself. And I see her yawning. She's like, I'm so sorry, I'm just tired. I'm like, yeah, you need to get you a coffee or something, you know, kind of regroup. She's like, I wish. She's like, I wish I could. I was like, bet. All right. What do? Straight to the McDonald's. Straight to McDonald's. Get her a large coffee from McDonald's. I don't know how she takes it, so cream and sugar on the side. You know, I got 5 creams, 5 sugars on the side, large coffee. Go straight back to the Dollar General. Walk in. You know, I don't make this big production over it. I don't need, you know, I don't need some bows or people to clap. You know, I just bring it in. I set it down. I'm like, here's your coffee. I was like, got your cream and your sugar on the side. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Thank you. I'm like, enjoy it. And I was out of there. You know, sometimes we got to remember, man, community, you know, helping out your fellow man and woman when they're struggling out there. You know, it cost me what, like $2 and 40 something cents to get a coffee. It took out maybe 7 minutes out of my day, like, to make somebody's day. You know, that woman right there was struggling. She was having a rough morning. She's yawning. She's stressed out. She's probably overworking. And that job doesn't. I've been and worked at one of those type of places before. They don't pay nothing, man. They don't pay you no money, and they try to have you like work the register and stock the shelves at the same time, which is dang near impossible because they don't want to hire enough employees to have one person at the register at all times and have one person stock. They want you to do both, so it's just like, you know, at certain times we got to help each other out. You know, I went to, after that, they didn't have the fancy feast that I like to feed my cats at that Dollar General, so I went to the Family Dollar because I need to get that fancy feast for my cats. That's what they like to eat. My cats like the fancy feast. They don't mess with that 9 lives, you know, but sometimes money is a little low and I got to buy the 9 lives. But like I told you guys, I got some money today, so I was able to get all the stuff that I needed. Well, going to the Family Dollar and I see all the people in front of me. They're doing this thing where if you buy a candy bar, it supports like people that have lost their houses in some kind of fires or whatever. I heard the first person say no, second person say no, you know, or whatever. I get up there, like, you know, no, I don't do it every time, and I can't judge those people because they didn't did it. You know, sometimes, you know, you don't have the extra $1.25 to just give every single time you go to a store, you know, or raise it up to like, do you want to, you know, go up to a 23 even so to support the whatever, you know. But I had it today, you know. I had it today to give, so I'm gonna give it, you know. All right. Tristan says he's here just eating. Good deed, Matt. We salute. Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it. Always good to do selfless. Yeah, you know. And I know the Bible says like you're supposed to do it right, you know, in silence. You're not supposed to like tell people, but I'm just telling you guys about my day, things that I've done, and I don't know, maybe it'll inspire people to like kind of do some of the same stuff. Zimbob says, where's the hook or what? I'm gonna give you another chance, get your chill on just because you've been a part of the channel for a little bit, but yeah, we ain't got nothing like that going on. All right. John says, I am grateful for another day off that horrible drug. Blessings, God is good. Hey, John, congratulations, man. Keep on going. Keep going strong. That's awesome that you've been chilling, that you got some sober time. You got to have like 2.5 weeks off it now at this point, right? But the memory of the coffee priceless. Yeah, definitely. I might not go live. My knee is in a lot of pain right now. Really? You got some knee pain? Would you mess it up like on your bike? Does the store donate as well? I don't know, Amy. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Soy Central, what's up? How you doing? It says big up to. Sorry. All right. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right, cool. Because when I get a phone call sometimes, you know, it said potential spam too. I know. You know what's crazy too is I don't really get a lot of those phone calls, so like a lot of my information has not been sold. I probably shouldn't brag about that because somebody will find a way to ruin that for me. But all right, so thank you guys. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate every single one of you. H security. I love that new profile picture, dude. That rocks. You had that like artificial one with the sunglasses before. I was like, man, this dude does look like he wants to sell me like a security kind of service. But now like it gives you like personality in that picture. I really like it. I like it for sure. Trust me, yeah, like 5 minutes someone pulled out in front of me and I had to grab my front and rear brakes so across the asphalt and now my knee. Damn, man. Because now that did that happen when you were streaming? Because I remember you were streaming the other day on your bike, which might be like a little dangerous to try to be reading comments while you're on that bike, but I'm not gonna tell nobody how to live their life. But I'm just saying, be careful, obviously. But man, I hope your knee gets better. All right, Sean is saying just did some push-ups. Guess how many I did? 18. Says I look like someone who'd sell you snake oil. Do you? I can't see your picture really. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Might looks like a black and white photo. Can't really see it so well though. My eyes are just not that good. See, my only problem donating at certain stores, there's $1 million businesses they need to give back as well. Yeah, Amy, you know what? That is true. And you know what? I don't really know for sure whether they do it or not. No, not while I was streaming. I was on my way home. All right. Stuart, what's going on? It's just it's a Subaru Forester. Up in that Subaru. Says thanks, Trish. Amy says, oh, okay. What did Trish say? Sorry that happened, Tristan. Haha, I did 3, but I was... Oh, well, you were planking it, so that still counts as more than 3. Alright, my profile picture is not me. It's of a SEAL team member from the Vietnam War. God bless all those brave soldiers. Alright, nice. When are you visiting Ireland? Bring the Forester with you. I mean, this thing don't got wings though, man. I would have to like get it on a ship or a plane or something to get that thing to Ireland. But I need to get out there and see it. Bring that Ark. I guess if I got the Ark, then I could bring it. Yeah, the Ark would make a lot more sense. The Ark would actually make a lot more sense. You know what's sad is like, Stuart, if you said that same thing to like a lot of my cohorts, like my younger people here in America, and I'm not one of those like people that like to get down, but just the education system sometimes these days just ain't so up to snuff. You said, hey, could you just drive it here? And they would like probably joke like, yeah, I'll just drive it straight there, like not knowing that like there's an ocean, like there's no road that leads from America all the way to Ireland. My family is from Sligo, Ireland. If you guess what planet I'm from, I won't go to work tomorrow. Earth? Or wait, what game are we playing? All right, give me. So it's a different. Are you saying it's a different planet than Earth? You want me to guess that you might be from, like? Or are you going on that joke about the Americans? Because I mean, honestly, they might say Pluto or something. Now they made Pluto now. Not even now it's called like a dwarf planet. It's not even like known as a planet anymore. Sean, we all have our burdens in life. No point visiting Ireland. Not much here. I've been in Ireland for 5 years. I miss Scotland so much. Oh, you're in Ireland now. See, I always think you're in Scotland, but that's where you're from. Okay. Now the English fam is the one I have to worry about. Bingo, thank you. I got you. All right. Diego, where have you been? Diego, I was about to go like send a SEAL team to look for you, man. I was wondering where you've been. I was about to call the FBI and say you were MIA. We were about to start the milk cartons all over again. I was gonna like go to one of your streams, like screenshot your face and put it on a milk carton. Like, has anybody seen this guy? Where have you been, man? What have you been up to? Nick! We got my homeboy from junior year of high school who I've stayed friends with. It rains less in Ireland, and we have a lot less gingerhead people, so it's a win. You guys are crazy, man. Honestly, if I was able to move, man, I would go like UK style, or something like somewhere over that way, or maybe that set of islands over there. But I don't know, man. Well, you know what? Here's the thing: the weather. The weather will probably be the big kicker. And since I've already lived long enough time in bad weather area, but it's not like bad, but the Midwest is known for having some rough winters, and I know you guys have some rough winters too. But maybe if I did, anyone able to post? I'm driving to Syracuse, guys. I gotta go. I gotta do something real quick for my job. It won't take me long at all. It won't take me long at all. All right, so it's gonna stall for a second. It's gonna stall for 1 second. I just gotta send something out. I gotta send our information out to the public. So just give me 1 second. All right, hold on. All right, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. All right. Sorry, I had too many appointments. Belfast, it rains all the time in Ireland, and I've seen plenty of gingers. Sean Curley. My mother grew up in Belfast. They moved there in the mid-'60s, right before the Troubles. Amy says, okay, be right back. Matt will be back soon. Sean, that would have became a very rough time. Yes, they moved, I think, in '66 before much of that kicked off. Lived above a corner store. Belfast is Northern Ireland. My grandfather was the kind of guys who was loved by the Protestants and the Catholics. Oh, that's why BF isn't on here. He's on doing his own live. It looks like he just started his own. And I thought I sent him something. It's still muted? Shit. Alright, hold on. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? Alright. Still muted. Alright. Shite. Damn it. Alright. This ain't good. Boom. Testing 1, 2, 3. Still muted. Damn it. No, he isn't? Okay, so alright, so some people can hear me, some people can't. Alright, that's weird. Sean, I don't know. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, alright, we're back good, guys. We're back good. Alright, where do you guys want to kind of flip this conversation to? What do you guys want to get into? I don't know too much about the politics of, Ireland versus Northern Ireland and NRA and that stuff, so I can't really, join in on that conversation. I did see a good TV series on that a couple years ago, but I don't remember a ton about it. Diego! Nah, bro, I talk. You guys are both really good people, so I wouldn't let you two, honestly, you two would be friends if you, knew each other better, so I wouldn't let you two, get off on the wrong track. I'm just trying to kind of nip this in the bud before it goes. Nip this in the bud before it goes any further. I think you guys are both really cool people, so I just don't want there to be... Alright, Trish says, be right back. Needed to check on, someone. My father's English Catholic and mother is Irish Protestant. Oh, I'm only joking. Okay, good. All right, cool. All right, what do we want to talk about? I didn't have any stories in the chamber. Do you guys? Is there a time period you guys want to ask me about a story? Something, part of my life? Anything? You want me to kind of get into? I mean, you guys know I'm pretty. No, you're good. You guys are all good, man. I love both you guys. I got much love for both of you guys. You guys know I'm an open book. we can get goofy and talk about some of the crazy stories, some of the dumb stuff. Hey, what's up, Parsa? You got a new profile? Did you switch it, or was that a different profile? Stickman War 2 here. Amy, what is going on, Amy? Amy, I gotta check always to see where you're at. Did you get that? You got the 800. Look at you! Congratulations! I knew you were gaining in on it. Congratulations, Diego. I mean, I've been a hunter for 2 years. What did you say before? I don't. What? I'm trying to see where you said something else, Diego. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay, it's a new account for Parsa. All right, so yeah, you got the 805 sub to Parsa's new profile. Jamie says, "What up? Thank you so much for your love and support. You know I got your back. Yeah, I love watching your streams. I always love checking in on you, Amy. Hey, David, what's up, man? You like the fresh cut? You know we got to get that fresh slice. People were getting on me about the haircut. I had to finally make it happen. Well, I've been waiting for this money to hit for a little bit of time. So finally got one of my jobs hit me with a check that I've been waiting on. I knew it was coming. You know, I mean, it works out because like everything pays me like at a different like day. So like through the month, like, you know, now there'll be like some days, you know, where it's like, okay, I need to get to that next one, you know, where things are like really, really tight, but we make it happen. Oh, so I had told that story. I'm in Indiana, country, United States of America. So my neighbor has been mowing the grass. So we had a lawnmower, the riding mower, and the neighbor before him, they borrowed it. It was this woman that lived there. She was really cool, but it was her sister's daughter, and that daughter's like so that would have been her niece and her that niece's husband. They like worked in what do you call that when you like the fair? Like they worked at the fairgrounds, so they were carnies. They were, you know, or whatever. They just like they borrowed it, and I remember I go outside the next day and that lawnmower is just sitting there. It's just absolutely sitting there, like right in the middle of the property. They didn't even tell me that it broke. They just let it sit there. They didn't even come knocking the door like, hey man, when we're riding the lawnmower, it broke. You know, just nothing. Just let me go figure it out for myself. So then the next day, my dog Gunner, this is before Cooper, he was a black English lab named Gunner, the best dog I've ever had of all time. Love that dog. Oh, I miss him so much. But they come over here and she's like, the daughter or the niece or whatever says, yeah, your dog bit me. I'm like Gunner? I'm like, he's never bit anybody his whole life. I'm like, I know that she's kind of shady because I had heard from the lady that lived there. So I automatically, I'm like, I know his teeth, the way they're set up, because he only has like certain teeth left, like it'll leave a certain kind of mark. So I asked her, I'm like, did it break through the skin? She's like, yeah, of course it broke through the skin. He freaking bit me. So I'm like, well, can you roll up your jeans so I can see it? And she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't roll up the jeans. So like I knew they were trying to scam me. So finally I'm like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Like, what would make this right? You know, how do you want to handle this? And she was just like, I don't know. They wanted me to like pay her off. She wanted me to pay them off and just give them money on some fake situation after they just done broke my lawnmower, even though it might have broke anyways. But at the very least, you could have came and told me. So, did you eat Gunner? Did I eat my dog? What is this dude talking about? Alright, yeah, we ain't got time for you, brother. We ain't got time for none of that craziness. Alright. Like I said, guys, I don't have to deal with it anymore. Not these days, man. Not these days. We don't deal with nothing crazy like that anymore. I used to do it. Trust me, I used to do it. I'd sit there and go back and forth with those guys just to have any kind of conversation on the channel. Just to have any kind of conversation. But nowadays, I don't have to listen to no dumb shit like that. Alright. just ain't gonna do it anymore. This channel is we're trying to raise the maturity level. We're trying to raise the maturity level of this channel, so it's all good. It's all good. And I like to be able, like, at the end of the day, make those executive decisions. I apologize to my mods. I haven't really set like good guidelines, man. Yeah, I know exactly. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I need to figure out what my guidelines are before I can even tell them to you guys, because I don't know what they are yet. I'm still trying to figure it out myself on what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. So when I do, I will make it so like you guys aren't sitting there guessing. I'll give you guys like exact directions. I still am trying to figure out like how I want to go about it, because I don't know yet. I still don't know. So I need to do some soul searching and just kind of, analyzing on where we're going from here. I do think I'm trying to turn this into a little bit more mature of a channel. I was letting a lot go before, but then what happened to that dog? He got old eventually, and we had to bring him to go get put down. And that's when they bring you into the back of the room too. That's the one dog where I sat there, held him, while they put that poison in him to watch him pass away. The ashes are in my bedroom. I got his ashes in my room. But yeah, I miss that dog so much. What a great dog. Yeah, my bad with the Northern Ireland. That's not a good subject for me. Oh no, you're good, man. Oh, that's the same person? Okay. Alright, well, you're gone for good. You're gone for good. Oh, man, we'll miss him so much. Neat, we barely got to know you. I could do this all day, man. I'll just keep getting rid of your burners. You think I care that you wasted 12 seconds of my life? All it is then I don't have to ever talk to you again. So you are doing me a favor. You're doing me a big favor. Like, thank God you are, like, showing your true colors. Then I don't have to deal with, like, some absolute, zero. All right. Yeah, I had the other day, man. I had some people talking about they were gonna pull up on me. I was like, pull up on me? For what? Why? For one, why? What am I doing wrong but just sitting here chilling? For two, if we did go back and forth, like, your feelings are that hurt now you want to shoot me? And for three, obviously you're not showing up anywhere. Nobody's pulling up. Not in Cornfield, Indiana. People are gonna drive all the way to here. All right, Matt, what's your favorite comedy movie? For me, it's Kevin Hart, Night School. I've seen parts of that, so you're saying it's that good, huh? I'll have to go back and watch that again, because I was watching it over at my brother's house. He had it on, but I didn't stay. This is like way back. I was like there for a minute. He had it on. I just didn't get to see, but oh boy, man, favorite comedy. Old School is up there. Or what's the one, Wedding Crashers? Wedding Crashers is definitely a top one. Absolute classic. Step Brother, Talladega Nights. You know what's funny too? Like when Will Ferrell first came out, just for me, a lot of butts I cannot connect with. A lot of bits you cannot connect with. But I wasn't really sure about Will Ferrell when he came out. I don't know, for some reason at first I just didn't think he was funny, or maybe I just wasn't seeing the vision. Maybe I was just being like too harsh, or I was trying to be too cool for school. Like, oh, that guy's cringe. I wasn't using that word. That word wasn't really out floating around at that time, but eventually he won me over. He absolutely won me over, and I became a big Will Ferrell fan. All right. Hey Matt, today I had an NDE. King's Gamers, really? Whoa, what's going on with that? Alright, Nikki says Pineapple Express when it came out was hilarious. That's another one where I haven't seen it in its entirety. I gotta watch that now. You guys are giving me good movies to go back and check out and make sure I didn't brush over them too quickly. Because you do that sometimes. Just how I was talking about, I was almost kind of telling Will Ferrell to get out of my life. I didn't want to watch those movies, but once I gave him the full chance, I was glad I did. I was really glad that I did. Trish says, exactly, rolling up on you with a tractor. Right, exactly, right? It's I mean, I'm going to see them from a mile away. They're going to be going 10 miles per hour. talking like from a mile. Yeah, we're coming. We're rolling up on you. We're gonna roll up on you, gang. Cause you been capping, gang. You be cringe, G. I've actually met Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. He's very calm in real life. You've actually met them. Now that's a good story. That is a good story. I don't know if you do content or not. Let me check out. Hold on. Let me see. What is your channel activity? 5 subscribers. Okay, so maybe not doing content, but you want to get some subscribers. I don't know if you do. I don't know if you care or not to or not. That's something that you're like working on. But that right there, that's the type of stuff I tell people when they say something like interesting and cool like that, and they're working on content. I'm like, and they're like asking me like, Matt, I don't know what to do with my channel. I'm like, the stuff you say in my chat. Like the cool stories that you say in my chat, that's what you should be using for your channel. Alright, says Trish. Step Brothers is a good movie. Nick, exactly. Step Brothers is an awesome movie. Will Ferrell is awesome. Love Step Brothers. Night at the Roxbury. Whoa, you're back again? Damn, bro. That is absolutely crazy. I didn't realize you were that, I didn't know you were like that, man. Holy smokes, brother. Holy Mother of Mary. Jesus Louises. That is absolutely insane. Wowzers. Wow. Damn, dude. That's... I don't even know what to say anymore, man. You gotta find something to do, man. I mean, it's a nice day out. You see, I mean, get you some fresh air, bro. Maybe I need to get out here and get. Oh, looks like my neighbor's home. Looks like my neighbor's home. You guys want to see Matt have a relapse? All I need to do is walk over there with the freaking amount of alcohol that guy's got. You guys want to have a really I mean, that's where I want to have a real crazy stream. Obviously, I'm joking. This is all just having fun, joking. But I walk over there, the way he gets his drink out, he's got like the bar set up. He's got the bar stool. It looks like chairs in there, and then they're fun, dude. They're fun to be around. But like, I can't stay there because there's just too much going on. Like, I would want to start drinking, so I have to like get out of there. And no, and you know, they're the type too, but like, they don't really know much about like the sobriety thing or anything, so they'll be offered. I'm like, guys, I can't. Like, I was like, if I was to have a couple drinks, I would be it'd be off to the races. So yeah, I have to stay away from there. All right, today I had a day off from college, so I thought I would do some adventure. So I headed to an old and abandoned dog food factory. It was in a remote area, text limit, so I'm saying in the next. Can't believe me seeing Night at the Roxbury. I just googled it. Yeah, that doom, doom, doom. I just broke the window again. Something to consider, Matt. My brother, I gotta go. All love to you and family. Very happy to hear about your mom. See you in the next live. Thank you so much, man. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you. Now it's windy AF and 90 degrees here. Damn. Chrissy, what's up? What's going on? We got people from my way past coming in the channel. My ex is Lexus, stressless. Got the next. Alcohol is my least favorite drug, but I get it, bro. Yeah, I would tell you what, it's probably my least favorite too, but what it would lead to, all it would do is just lead back to everything else. So I would probably, you know, I'd have a couple like cold ones. I would just be straight, you know, straight to the city to get exactly what I like, what I prefer. So that's why I don't touch anything, because I just know all of it would just lead back. It would all lead back to like what I really want. Yeah, as soon as you get drunk, it's over with. Yeah, as soon as you start to, because you lose all inhibition, you know, all that like ability to make good decisions, the ability to just like funnel it, you know, that filter in your brain that like, you know, circuits like good decision making, and you know, and tries to kind of keep you safe, that just goes away. You know, you just don't care anymore. You just completely stop caring. King. Nah, that's AI, gang. I think the dude left a comment on my thing, like, doesn't realize that that picture of the AI isn't me. They're like, I don't know if you guys seen, like, me promoting my stream that I was doing tonight. It obviously wasn't me. It was AI. I think everybody understood that except for whoever just left a comment. Ooh, wait, I want to see who. Somebody. It doesn't look like anybody I know. So it doesn't look like anybody I know. So. All right. Hey, my kid doesn't believe this is a live video and that I actually know you. Can you say hi to Phoenix? What is up, Phoenix? Welcome to the stream. And yes, I do know your mother from way back in the day. Way back in the day. We're good friends. Good friend of mine. Yeah, we'll watch it, definitely. Yeah, Night of the Roxbury's funny, but I don't know. If I was going to say, like, a movie that you haven't seen before, comedy, I guess, like, you've seen all the other ones we brought up, I'm guessing. Have you ever seen, Don't Be a Menace while drinking your juice or whatever in the hood? Yep, good to see it's nice in Illinois, though, brother. Yeah, I mean, I'm right. I could throw a stone and hit Illinois. I mean, not literally, but like if I started driving that way, I'd be in Illinois in like a few minutes. I didn't, though. Something went wrong because I just came there for a peaceful day from the daily hustle and bustle. But after some time, I approached two beast-like humans who were shouting. They had two machetes with them. Am I awake? Hold on, I gotta try to wake myself up because I feel like I'm dreaming. All right, Chris, I'm joking, man. Go ahead with your story. Chrissy, no problem. Yeah, shout out to Phoenix. Should I wear the bunny slippers with this Tech 9? Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Do we have a problem? You know what scene I'm talking about, man. That movie was hilarious. Like, or you know the original Menace to Society? I probably know every line of that movie. You know, and I wouldn't sit there and like watch it with somebody. And you ever watch a movie with somebody that knows it like in and out, and they sit there and do the lines the whole time, and you're the first time watching it? Like, I want to choke that person to death and serve a lifetime in prison and be like, you know what? That was worth it. That was worth it. That mother effer kept saying every single line while I'm trying to watch this new movie that I haven't seen before. It was worth it. My last meal, I would like lobster and steak with a little bit of ice cream. But yeah, it was. I'm okay with what I did. Yeah, I had that on VHS classic movie. Oh yeah, you're around my age group, so yeah, you man, I used to have the VHSs and the cassette tapes. I love talking about that type of stuff. Or when we used to burn music from like LimeWire, or then when it became the torrents and you could get the full albums. Crazy Legs, yes. Crazy Legs. My heart pounded like a war drum. I don't know what language they were talking of, but I was sure they would kill me, stab me, tore me apart. They were like cannibals. I lost my purse though. Man, we got some. All right, we got a lot going on right now. So we got some stories of almost getting killed by some cannibals. We're talking some old comedy movies. Matt's getting a nice tan. You know you done effed up, right? Oh my God, Menace to Society. See, first you said you grabbed the bottle at 10 a.m. But now you're saying you grabbed the bottle. Do we have a problem? Who's ranked higher all time? Carmelo or Carter? Oh, so Carmelo Anthony or Vince Carter? God, two different kind of ballers, right? Carmelo was more like an isolation, kind of one-step dribble, drop that in your face. Vince was like, high flyer. Whew. If we're going not just NBA and going their whole basketball career, I'm gonna go Carmelo because he got that championship with Syracuse. He got that college championship. So I don't know if that's a cop out by adding like college to it as well, but that makes it easier for me to answer. I'm not kidding, as you know, I never did. It's not a story, but it's a reality I experienced today. And that's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. I'm sorry that I mean I'm sorry that those cannibals. I mean, glad you're alive and to tell the story. Now that is good content for a YouTube channel. Yeah. Screw all the other stuff we've been talking about. Me doing these little 15-second, YouTube shorts showing my animals and having some music playing. You tell some story like that with some good, like, AI background, showing the visuals that you describe. That's content right there. Bam, boom, bang, bucket, milk it. Boys in the Hood was also real good. I like Boys in the Hood, but I'm more of a Menace to Society guy. Man, go ahead and let me get some of that OE. Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Come on, man. Man, come on, man. Outside. What? You do what? Anybody want a cheeseburger? Hurry up and buy. Yeah, hurry up and buy. And they were all cracking up the 40. They were cracking open those 40s like while they're still in the store too. And then old boy started blasting that girl at the counter, and he had that 40. He was guzzling that bad boy. He was taking it to the dome, and that's when he dropped that 40, and that's what they were getting him on, is those fingerprints. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about, because that ties into the whole Now you done effed up, right? First you said you dropped the bottle of beer. It's just such a great movie. There's so many lines. It's endless, man. Hey, homie, you need some help? Boom, boom, boom. I love that movie. I mean, it's been a while. I honestly think I could watch. That's what we should. Can you get in trouble if you do like a stream where you're like watching a movie? Would that get copyright infringement too? Like, could I have like a group stream? And like we watch Menace to Society? Because that would be fun. That, I think, would be something that, interesting. But I would probably get in trouble for that. I guess, whatever. I don't need to have watch hours every time. And if we're watching a movie, it's not like I have to talk that much. It'll get us in trouble? Oh, well, that sucks. Can't do nothing cool, man. Can't do nothing cool. That sucks that would get us in trouble. That would be fun, Trish, wouldn't it? That's too bad. Alright, It's Pie says, if you do a stream with watching a movie, you just can't keep the stream. You just got to delete it after. Okay, so I can do the stream. I just have to get rid of it after the fact. Alright. Well, hey. That's something. Well, I was also thinking of calling 911, but thought at the same time that I am trespassing in someone's factory. That would also screw me up. Wait, I thought you were... Wait, you're in a factory. Hold on, let me go back to the story. I thought you said you were in the woods, man. What? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to get this eye. So I thought I would do some images. So I head into an old bed. Oh, no, never mind. You did say that. My bad. All right. I was trying to catch you. But no, you stayed on brand. My bad. I was trying to catch you not keeping your story straight. But no, you kept your story straight. Movie night with Matt, man. It's just the sad part. You just lose the views. Okay. Damn, that sucks, man. That sucks. Movie night with Matt would be cool, man. We would enjoy it. I think we would have a ton of fun. All right, I gotta get out of this dang car for a second, man. I'm burning up. It's a miracle world in a miracle world. It says, I am never going in any remote area, special and alone. Well, I definitely wouldn't go there again. So that I did get a new haircut. I got the fresh slice. So was it an abandoned dog food factory? You're not homeboys with that one guy, are you? He kept on talking crazy about me eating my dog. Like, what? Might pick up subscribers though. Trish, that's true. So yeah, I'm on the road to 1.2K. If anybody is in here that's new to the channel, I'm like, when I started this, I was 10 away. 10 away from 1.2. That'd be a good goal to hit in the next couple days. That'd be something fun. It'd be something that'd be... Ooh, let's not get the license plate on that bad boy. But, Damn, I can't even go up to my house. It's like the address is right there. But oh no, he said the same thing that I was thinking too, as the text message. That's funny. Um, April's, you like the haircut? Yeah, I think she did a good job. And you know what's funny, the girl that was or the woman that was doing it, she's from the same area that I'm from originally. She was from Harvey in Dalton, Illinois, and that's like the area that I was from. She was trying a little too hard to sound cool though. She's like, I got you, my guy. Yeah, I feel you, my bro. I was just like, no, you don't have to like overly do that. Like, you could talk to me normal. You don't have to keep hitting me with the I got you, my guy stuff. Fatale, what's going on? Thank you so much. Smash that like button and subscribe for Matt. Yeah, we are on the road to 1.2, guys. Let's see. Zimbop. Yeah, she was overdoing it with the my guy. Now, I mean, I hit it with the my guy every once in a while, my dude, my G, and all that, but it just seemed like she was just a little bit too much. And it's like everything I said, she was like overly feeling. I was like, it's okay to have a little pushback, you know. You don't have to overly agree with every single thing I say. I was like, it's nice out today. She's like, oh, I know, my guy. I totally agree, my dude. For sure, my guy. I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, I sure hope she cuts hair better than her social skills, but, you know, it is what it is. Do you ever tell people you meet that you live stream? Yes, I told her my exact as I was leaving. So yeah, Matt's always promoting. I'm always promoting for sure. Thank you. I appreciate Zimbab. I'm always putting it out there. I mean, not always, but I do try to, like, if I'm having an actual conversation with somebody, we get to know each other a little bit, like, yeah, I'll put it out there. Did I live stream? In loving memory of Beulah Owens. That's got grandma's plaque. All right. Look at that though, man. Almost lived 100 years. 100 years. All right. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, B, what's going on? Thank you for showing up to the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, we are 1 like away from 40 likes. Thank you. Yeah, that's for my grandmother on my mom's side. Miss her every day. Best person ever be a part of this world. Man, I miss her. I miss her so much. She just was so cool. She was just so easy to talk to. Looks like a great spot for photography. Yeah, I guess that is true, because you got the open air, you know. It's not like all bunched up around here. I do videos with like my dogs and sometimes my cats out here, because I live on a country land, so I do let my cats kind of do it. Well, only one of them will actually leave like the house. The one that used to be a stray, she'll go on the deck when the door's open, but she ain't leaving the house. She already did that life. Like, she already lived the life of, you know, cold nights, you know, or overly hot nights, and, you know, with no food in her belly and having to like secure her meal. And then, I mean, I fed her for over a year. When she showed up on my property, I started feeding her, you know, and I would give her like 1 big meal a day. But she'd be hissing at me while I'm putting the food down, because she wasn't sure of me, but she sure as heck was coming back to eat that food. And then I started keeping my cellar door open when it like got really cold, so then she could go down in the cellar, because it's like you enter from the outside, you know. Obviously that's how a cellar works. So that I would, even though I probably was paying more in the heat bill, right, because I'm letting cold air circulate through the house by going through that cellar door, so I would just try to crack it open a little bit, but like the wind would crack it like all the way open. It would blow it all the way open. But I like felt bad. I'm thinking like, that cat's out there probably freezing, absolutely cold. So I was like, I got to give her somewhere warm. And the like heat starts down there. It's warmer down there in that cellar than it probably is in the house. Like, so that cat was chilling, and she'd be like laying on one of the warm pipes And, you know, I'd go down there and give her food, and then eventually she moved in, and she's been the most affectionate cat I've ever had. I mean, that cat loves me, and I love that cat. Like, I'm very, very protective of her, because she roamed with 2 other cats that I fed. So there was 3 cats that would go down there and chill in that cellar, and I'd bring food down for them. But they would kind of bully her a little bit. She was always just like the cat that got bullied. When I moved her into my house, when she moved in, she got bullied by like my cat Harry for a while. And I'm like, oh, I've always been overly protective of that cat. So like like I don't lose my cool much. I'm pretty relaxed, pretty chill. But somebody messes with that cat, like I'll blow a gasket. Like I don't like anybody messing with her. Like I want her life to be perfect from here on out. I don't want anybody bothering her. Harry messes with her, I'm giving him some lip. You know, my dog is being overly rough with her. I'm letting him know that I'm not feeling that. You're welcome. Just had dinner. I still miss my grandma too. She passed in 1990. Rest in peace to your grandmother. What'd you have for dinner? Anything good? Anything worth mentioning? I made for my mom. I took the easy way out, but she likes these things. She likes those chicken key mashed potatoes. And then I had Bob Evans macaroni and cheese. So that's what I made for her dinner. I didn't eat anything yet. I'm going to eat chicken and rice because I have to make chicken for my chihuahua. Mike, what's up? No, I was not live earlier, Mike. I was actually on the other phone. Mike's a good friend of mine, guys, that I talked to on the phone. But no, I was on the phone when you called. So I hit that like one button you can hit that sends you a text that says, I'll call you later or whatever. And then I've just been busy. I just ran a bunch of errands, got a haircut, and just had other stuff going on. So I apologize that I couldn't talk at that moment. All right, so B is going to tell us what she had for dinner. She had a barbecue sandwich and some grilled sweet potato. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds delicious. Nice barbecue sandwich with a little grilled sweet potato. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, were you, was it anything important, Mike, or are you just calling to kind of shoot the breeze, or was there something on your mind that you wanted to talk about? Yeah, I bet it was yummy, yeah. Somewhere in the Ozarks. What's good with you? I'm chilling. Got the fresh haircut. We're just kicking it. Doing a nice little live stream. I didn't live stream last night, and I didn't live stream during the day today, so I kind of missed 2 of my, like, usual time frames. But I wanted to get back on it today, check in with you guys and see how everybody is doing. Have you ever watched that TV show, The Ozarks? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Got the fresh white tea. This is brand new too, man. We're doing it. We're doing it large up in Midwestern Illinois or Indiana. Jeez, I'm so used to from living in Illinois. But have you seen that TV show, The Ozarks? That was done really well. Good morning to you and the dudes. Okay, so we don't have to deal with that anymore, guys. I remember when I used to deal with this stuff. It was crazy. I would actually try to convert these people into like viewers and like subscribers. Oh, those days are over though. Those days are over. All right. Oh, it's a relief to not have to actually, I mean, I had to actually converse with these people. I had to actually have real, like, try to have real conversations. It was a crazy world. It was a crazy world. Some of them ended up being okay, you know, and I've actually be part of the channel, you know. Once they realize I'm not, like, gonna trip too much on that stuff, like, I don't really care, but this is what I've noticed. When I sit there and go back and forth with those people, it throws off the whole flow of the channel, and then everybody else leaves because they just don't want to read that kind of stuff or, you know, hear that kind of stuff. So they're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get out of here. He's sitting there wasting his time talking with those type of people instead of talking to the, like, his normal, like, you know, regular people in his chat. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. So I found that it's better to just kind of nip it in the bud and get rid of those undesirables, for lack of a better way of saying it. The undesirables. So alright, so we're seeing the chat is all caught up, nothing really going on. So now I gotta start thinking of some stories. What else has been going on lately? I'm trying to think now. You guys got me, like, really trying to dig into my bag to come up with something. So I know we got grandmother has been up I'll tell you what. Here's like, it's not like a funny story or interesting story, but just the fact that B brought up like something, barbecue sandwich. I only had um, St. Louis barbecue, or no, well, not St. Louis, Kansas City. Sorry, not St. Kansas City barbecue one time in my life. One time. My cousin Nicole had a wedding, and she lives out in that area, Kansas City, Missouri. So we go out there, and for the food, for the wedding food, they have Kansas City barbecue, and oh my God, they had brisket. They had this macaroni and cheese with like bacon and like different kind of meats in there, and oh, it was so good. I mean, people were like so full because they were making so many different plates. Everyone just kept going up. I was like one of the few times where I seen like the food run out, like in one of those type of like buffet type of things. Like people were trying to go get another plate, and it was absolutely demolished. And when they first brought the food in, you're like, oh, no way we're gonna eat all this, there's so much of it. But it was so delicious, people were just grabbing plate after plate after plate. People were unbuttoning their pants, trying to let fit into their nice pants for the wedding. But oh my God, it was delicious. I don't know if anyone else has ever had Kansas City barbecue, out that way, or live out that way, and have had their like style and the way they do it. But it was so good. They do it right, and that's what they're kind of known for, having the best barbecue in the United States is Kansas City, and that's the only time I had it, was that one time at that wedding. Whew, delicious, delicious. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of hungry. I wish I should have ate something for dinner before I did this stream, because I'm starting to like think about some food. B's got me hungry, coming in with that barbecue sandwich and sweet potato. I might be off to the store real quick to grab some Funyuns. No. Oh, Trish, homemade tacos is my favorite too. I don't like tacos from the restaurants unless they're like really, really good. But like, I don't like Taco Bell, Taco John's. I don't like cheap tacos. I like to control the ingredients. I like to know what I'm throwing in my tacos. So I get the ground beef, I get the seasoning, and I can control the ingredients I want, want in that taco. I love homemade tacos. Oh lordy lord, oh lordy lord, that sounds so good. I had it once where there was, and it was good. But I'm in North Carolina, and we have the best Eastern barbecue. Okay, okay. So you get down with the BBQ. Me too, quality control. I mean, isn't it weird when you think about like the stuff we used to eat when we were tacos are easy to make too. That's another good thing about it, is they're very, very easy to make. But you think about it, like I used to think some of that stuff was like edible, and maybe it's just the chicken burrito. That sounds delish. That definitely sounds fire too. You get like the nice like little guacamole. Like guacamole goes well with some chicken. Get a little guacamole with that, and that burrito, a little sour cream. Whew. I guess that chicken burrito just went from healthy to unhealthy real quick once I started talking about it. But yeah, I mean, go Mac, grab a chicken burrito. I might be making moves, man. And I might be making moves here in a minute. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I don't got my shoes out here, do I? I came out here with no shoes, so I'd have to go back inside, grab. I don't know. I think I'll just have to cook what I got here. Greetings, what's going on? Hito Shohei. Guac and salsa are good for you. It's just the salt they add to it. They be adding too much salt to a lot of things. I find myself dehydrated a lot. Well, I mean, first of all, I don't drink enough water. I mean, that goes without saying. But I don't know if you guys know Aurelio's Pizza. I mean, it's very popular out here in the Midwest, especially my people in the Midwest. Like the original one is from Homewood, Illinois. Just eat already, don't push your hunger. Well, I want to do a little. I wanted to do the stream at least for a little bit. How long have I been on here? I'm getting close to 2 hours, so I guess I'm getting pretty close to when I can get off of here. I like to at least get 2 hours. Um, but at Aurelio's, I used to get the sausage pizza, but there's so much salt in that sausage. I would be dehydrated. I'd be getting up at night, going downstairs to get something to drink, just pounding milk, pop, water, anything, and just like all night, I'd just be sitting there like, just absolutely thirsty. Um, Too much on, too much sugar stuffed and everything. Exactly. What time is it out there? It is 6:01 p.m. Eat while doing live stream, no problem. Yeah, you know, here's the problem. When you're an overweight guy and you start eating on the stream, man, you're just giving people ammunition. Hey, B, thank you so much for checking in. It was good to see you. I appreciate your support. And there you go. We'll talk some barbecue next time. We'll talk about that East Coast, North Carolina. And speaking of North Carolina too, Mike, who's in here, he's from North Carolina as well. He's around Chapel Hill area. He's around Chapel Hill. Everyone knows the ordinary. You got me running around. You eat or chew in the background? Yeah, I guess that's true. But like when I eat, man, like I get to work. I'm not very civilized eater for a stream eater. I get in there. It's like people might view it as like a job the way I get down. I'm putting in absolute work. I always like a good barbecue. Yeah, barbecue joints are really good, but they've always been pretty pricey. They've always been pretty expensive, but nowadays, I mean, everything is expensive. It doesn't matter what you do. The prices of everything everywhere have gone up. I don't know how people are going to make it in the future. Like, imagine 20 years from now. MK does stuff. What is up? What is up with you? Meat went up. Depends on what we're talking about. No, I know what you mean. Mikey, what's going on? It's good to see you, man. I seen your challenge. You're like, I'm gonna be shooting basketballs, every day until Matt leaves a comment. Well, that lasted one day because I left a comment on the first one. What do you mean by civilized eater? Food is food. We all live by eating, no matter how someone eats. Yeah. I guess I get in there. I do my thing though. I mean, it's not like I'm like going bobbing for apples, but sing a song. Oh man, I don't know what song to sing. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time running, and I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I'm making a Vegemite grilled cheese, man. I might start gnawing on my steering wheel here, man. By the time this stream's over, I might just have ate in my car. I'm getting hungry over here. Woo! I'm ready to throw down. Our session had. Have you been here? I hadn't seen anything from you in a minute. So you're saying I'm visiting 7 countries in 7 days next week. Cannot wait, mate. So obviously you got to be doing that in Europe, because that's kind of like really, well, I guess you could do that in Asia too, but just the way they got the like train systems there, it's like seems like the best spot to like kind of visit that many countries in that amount of days. Crazy. That song is nostalgic. I love that song. What are you going to make? I think I'm just gonna make. I'm gonna put some chicken in the air fryer and then make some Spanish rice. If you got a sharp jawline and a good hairstyle, then you look handsome as heck. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, Europe. Yeah, I figured as much. Just because they have the nice setup there. Hold on, sorry. The birds are going nuts. Hopefully my cat Harry doesn't catch one. Don't let a baby bird fall out. One time a baby bird must have fallen out of the nest, and my cat Harry brings it into the house. So I go and grab it before he like does something to it, because I'm not gonna just sit there and watch a baby bird get, absolutely obliterated. And I knew where there was like a nest. I don't know if it was his nest, but I know what else to do with them. And I know, like, when you have human contact with like birds, it ain't a good thing. The mother or the other birds might reject it, but I mean, I wasn't gonna just let it just chill like on the ground and just die. So I went and put them in the nest, and I was like, you know what happens from here is out of my hands. I did my part. I put that bird back somewhere with a family of birds, with older birds that can maybe try to take care of it. But who knows, maybe one of those days a bird will like come down to me and like remember that I saved its life. Where is your dog, by the way? I got to know. Oh, he's inside. He's inside. Because sometimes if I'm out here streaming, I forget to like pay attention to him. He just starts going all over the place. And yeah, I do want him to get his like time outdoors, but I don't. After the situation the other day, you might have not been here, but he went over to the neighbors and then he went all the way to their house. And the wife was outside, and she was like, telling him, she's like, shoo, shoo, get out of here, get out of here. And so I'm yelling at him like, all right, come on, Cooper, because he's embarrassing me now at this point. I'm like, come on, Cooper, come on, come on. And he won't listen to me. And I didn't like the way that she was talking to my dog, so I just threw my phone on the ground, and I just absolutely blew a gasket. I was like, get your mother effing. And I don't yell at my dog like that, but it was more for her. It was more theatrics for her to see that I just kind of wasn't feeling like the way she was talking to my dog. So they're usually friendly, and we're cool, honestly, but I just didn't like the way. I didn't like the way she was just her vocalics, the way she was going about it. Yeah, I just didn't. I wasn't feeling it. But yeah, my neighbor, it's like a husband and wife, and then they got some kids over there that are older, like college. One of them's actually engaged. They just had the wedding party, so they're she's getting married here soon. What's up, Caitlin? Caitlin is David Johnson's account. OG of the channel. Been around since my DJ Matt days when I used to play the music on here, doing song requests. Getting 0 watch hours. I'm over here streaming for months and I got no watch hours. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, why are they giving me no watch hours? I finally figured out. Copyright infringement every time. Sturmophil, what is going on? Another OG of the channel, one of my original subscribers. Thank you for checking in. It's always good to see you. Guys, we got 43 likes. How about that? Nice like stream for us. I've been getting invited to some other streams lately that I might. Damn. B-Day is coming up? Yeah, that's right. What did you say? I know you had told me recently. Was it June 6th or something like that? Or June 11th? I can't remember. So what do you prefer to eat now? I mean, what's wrong with Barata? 43 likes, channel is growing, bro. Yeah, channel's growing pretty well. Like, if you take the type of activity I got on this channel going back even like a month ago, like, I would be lucky if I had 4 to 5 concurrent, people on here. Like, that would be like, I'd be like thrilled with that. I'd be like, sweet. I got 4 or 5, but not like, we get like, 8 to 10, sometimes 12. That's doing a lot better. So, I mean, the idea is to hopefully, keep going up from here and see where it can go, but you never know. What's in my back seat? Just a bunch of stuff, man. A bunch of crap. In a car, just in the car. Just chilling in the car, hanging out in the car. We are officially, well, not officially, but 1 minute away from 2 hours. 2 hours is like my minimum. 2 hours is about my minimum. I would like to see a couple people that I've reached out to before I think BF is streaming though. This back seat? No, this back seat hasn't been broken into, or like yeah, I know what you mean. Freestyle. I don't know if I really got it right now to do the rapping. You'd have to catch me at like a, I don't know. I mean, it's not that I don't think I can. I just don't really have it. Like, I'm not on my A game today. For me, I just don't feel it. Like, I don't feel like I'm on my A game for my streaming. So I feel like I'm just kind of, I don't know. The words and everything just ain't coming to my brain. I just been a lack of sleep. I just feel like I've been overextended. Like, on there's a lot of stuff going on. Alright, Pon Dips Rasmussen, lovely potty cut. What is going on, brother? I need to. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I had something else I was about to say. Now I completely lost it. Oh yeah. So yeah, we're at 2 hours. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I want to see how much. What's going on at BF's channel? Has anyone gone over there and checked in with him and seen what he's doing? Does he got people over there? He's streaming. Does he got some people over there talking to him? Does he got something going on? Hopefully he's got like a nice little thing going. Haven't checked. No. I'd like to see him at least have, some concurrent viewers going on. I guess if I would have known, man, maybe I should have just, I guess, collabed if we were gonna go at the same time. He's playing Crime Scene Cleaner. Oh, he's playing a video game. So it's harder for him, though, I know, to interact with the chat when he's gaming. Because I was on there one time, and this was before he had been on here and collabed with me and like got the raid or whatever. So it's kind of like at the beginning parts. Right now it is 6:12 p.m. for me. So it was before he got the Matt Noah rub and the and the raids. I was just me there, sitting there trying to converse with him. And I mean, I had got there and I had typed like 7 messages. I'm waiting, like, is this dude ever gonna like acknowledge me? Like, am I saying something that's not popping up in the chat? I mean, I'm just saying what up. Like, why is he not talking to me? But he was in the game, and I think he was just at that point used to like not having people pop in yet. But now I've been to his most recent streams. He's got people in there now. He's got people that are showing up and showing love. Treston is there and Leland. Okay. The Helen Keller, what's going on? I am enjoying the weather, man. It's nice. I have to go in the bath. So, all right, well, enjoy your bath. Nice little rubber dub in the tub. I'll tell you what, I enjoy a nice bath as well. So this is kind of what I like to do. I like to shower at night, or I shower before these streams too, because I like, especially when I had the bad hair. Like, I was trying to like get it at least somewhat in order, so I'd hop in the shower and try to like wash it and just get it going. Not much traffic on your road? No, not right now, I guess. But in the mornings, I like wake up with anxiety. I don't know. For some reason, I always have a little bit of anxiety in the morning. Maybe it's just because I'm like freaking out about all the stuff I got to try to like accomplish during the day, and like I just need something to kind of relax me. So I'll admit, man, I go up in the bathroom and I don't shower in the mornings. I'll do a nice little bath, and like the hot water, just the sound of it like running, like kind of relaxes me. It kind of helps ease me into the day. There's not like full-blown like meditation, but I'm just sitting there just kind of chilling, just kind of thinking, yeah, we get a little wash up, whatever, hit the areas and all that, but it just helps kind of like ease me into the day. Not much. How do you wash the dogs? Yeah, just in the tub, man, but like, here's the thing, it takes forever to clean it after you clean the dogs, because there's so much hair, it'll drain, or it'll clog up the drain, so you got to sit there and like deal with that. It's absolutely a nightmare having to clean, but I have to do it in the summer all the time because I have to like get them clean. Then you got to put the preventative Lyme disease and tick stuff on there because I live in the country obviously, and like once it starts getting warmer, all the vegetation is gonna it's gonna get worse and worse trying to deal with all these flies coming in the house. I got all my stuff. You guys, I showed you all the stuff I just bought. For those that haven't been here, I got my little this for the flies. I also got my little where's it at? Oh, got my 2-pack of Raid. Like I ain't playing no games with these things, man. We got the disinfectant wipes to get everything clean in there. We got boom. We got our Lysol. Like I'm making sure we get everything nice and clean in there, man. All right. It says the Splish Splash. That Splish Splash song is bonkers. What kind of place does he live in where a party just breaks out while he is bathing? Blast a cold shower, bro. It works wonders for anxiety. Really? I mean, I could see how it would definitely wake you up. I could see how, like, boom, like you'd be into your day. Because I think that was kind of the point of the cold plunge, right? Is that like really like wake you up and kind of get you like feeling energetic. Because I could imagine it gets like your heart rate pumping too. That cold water. I need a shower in the morning to wake up. Turn that to the coldest setting. Oof. I'm too damn. Summerfield, let me try to read your comment again. You talking about splish splash? I was taking a bath. Is that what you're talking about? Now I think what I know what you're talking about. I didn't get it the first time, but once you said you're too damn old, then it like registered in my brain. So I apologize. I was a little slow on the uptake on that one, but once you said like I'm too damn old, it connected. I just needed you to give me a second comment to like figure it out. Eventually I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. All right. Gotta get one of those drain covers to catch that hair. It's a lifesaver. That's true. It's all good. It will cure your anxiety or make you go into cardiac. Yeah, I guess so. That was good, man. That was funny. Nikki, that was funny. I enjoy it. I needed a good laugh because I'm like, I'll tell you what. I'm sure either way, no more anxiety. I'll tell you what. You guys probably noticed this. When I start the streams, I'm very energetic. I'm like, what is up? I'm giving you guys the greetings. Trying to like make everybody feel comfortable and like invited and like excited to be a part of the stream. Yeah, Mikey, it's all good. But you notice now that I'm 2 hours in, like struggling over here, man. I'm struggling. It's tough sometimes. When you get to the 2-hour mark, I'm starting to rub the eyes. I'm trying to like shake it off. I'm trying to like get like a reboost. That's why. That's probably why I was a drug addict for so long. Is energy. Those energy levels, especially when I was like working down at the Chicago Board of Trade. You're talking about an hour and a half to 2 hours one way of travel. I would drive all the way to the train station, say about give or take 40-45 minutes or something, wait there till the train got there, because you're not going to play around with like getting there just in time, even though I used to be like kind of one of those I remember many times running side by side with that train, and you got to put your money in for the parking. Sometimes I just had to say screw it, I got to get to work, and then have to get the ticket that I had to pay. So that I might as well have drove to work those days, because the ticket was probably as much as parking was down in the city. But yeah, man, that was those were long days, and then dealing with customers. I mean, I could tell you guys one of these days, I don't know if I want to go into it right now, like what I was doing my last 2 months working at the Board of Trade. I was the addict's addict. Like I was, holy smokes, I was up to no good. It was absolute insane what I was doing. So, all right, would you consider doing a 48-hour live stream, please? Sean Hairline 69. Definitely not. Absolutely not. I mean, oh, no way. No way. I barely can get through 2 hours. I mean, I'm over here talking about energy levels, and this my man says start doing marathon streams. I'd be absolutely cooked. I'd be absolutely cooked. But I could tell you guys, and hopefully everybody in here is mature and older and I told you guys about my past and my history, so you already know like the cat's out the bag. Matt used to do some crazy things. Matt was just that's just what it was. So this is how I would start my day. This is the last 2 months I worked at the Chicago Board of Trade, and the wheels finally fell off, and I had to leave that place and go to rehab. So I would drive to my brother's house. Not my brother's house. Jeez, it really has been too long of a stream. Let me get another drink of coffee. Hold on, I'm gonna tell this story in 1 second. I got one more drink of coffee left. I need to refuel. To tell this story. All right, I would drive to my brother's girlfriend. He doesn't date here anymore, and she would leave a couple Adderall out in like the. She didn't want to leave her car open, so she would leave it like where you would fill your gas or whatever, just in a nice little baggie or whatever. So take an Adderall, wake up. All right, Matt is awake. I would head to the methadone clinic. All right, I was on methadone at that point. Hardest thing to ever come off. Hardest thing. Do not. If any of my people are stuck on opiates, man, try Suboxone. Try anything else. Do not go to the methadone clinic. Please. You will thank me later. But so I'm going there. I'm getting my 80 milligrams or whatever of the methadone. All right. So now I'm on the train. Now I'm evened out. That I'm awake, but that anxiety I had from the Adderall, that's gone because I just got my methadone. So I got my downer and my upper. So I'm great. I have hit the genesis. I have hit exactly where I want to hit. Calm energy. That's what I was always looking for. Energy, but calm, right? I wanted energy, but I didn't want to feel anxious. So we were good. So get to work. I mean, I am a rock star at this point. Because I got the Adderall in my system and I'm chill. I mean, I'm going through everything, boom, 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 boom. I was working at the back office at this time too. So I wasn't on the trading floor. They had finally moved me to the back office, and I'm just dealing with customers, changing books, I was an absolute rock star, but I was on rocket fuel. So I get on my lunch break, and my brother Billy, he still works down there at the Board of Trade at this time, he was getting off during my lunch break. So I would go meet him, and I'd meet him at the bar and have a beer. So I have a nice little cold beer, and then the dude that was selling the tweaks, the snow, was always sitting there. So I go buy me a little 50. All right, so go get me a little 50. Go, do my little key bumps, whatever. Show back up to work. Hey guys, Now the energy wasn't so calm because the methadone had worn off at that point. Now I'm just, I can't wait to get out of there. Now, when I say my lunch break, it wasn't like halfway through the day. I set my lunch break to be like 2/3 of the way, through the day. So I didn't have too much more to go. But, I had my little sack, finished my sack. All right. Call my guy to make sure he's good because I'm obviously freaking out now from the blow. And go meet my H dealer, my dope dealer, my opiate dealer. I go get that stuff, go home, do that, sit there, nod off, go to sleep, whatever sleep I would get. If it was a payday, I'd also get a little butter, a little, and do it again the next day. And that was the last 2 months of my experience at the Board of Trade. I was off the absolute hinges. I mean, it was absolutely insanity. Absolute insanity. I finally told like a couple of my family members what I was doing. They're like, you can't do this or you're just gonna die. You got to go to rehab. And I did. I ended up going to Michigan, this rehab in Michigan. It was called Best, what is it called? BDR, Best Drug Rehab. Good marketing, right? Good, so when you type into Google, hey, what's the best drug rehab? That's the first thing that popped up, the name, Best Drug Rehab. So I went to this place in Michigan, 30 days in detox. I would see people come and go, like 5 to 7 days, these young cats that were just, on the streets doing their dope, but they didn't have that methadone in their system. 5 to 7 days. I was there for 30 days, man. 30 days. I was raw. It was the worst experience of my life. I couldn't believe how rough it was coming off that. It was sucked so bad, man. It sucked so bad, but somehow, some way, now that didn't keep me sober for good, but I was off the methadone at least, Alright, so it's just don't burn out. By law, you're allowed a 15-minute break, and then you can do another 2-hour stream. Alright, at least we got the laws put together. We can figure it all out. That's rough. I'm glad you made it out the other side. Man, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm surprised that I like wasn't doing that like and died. Hard to stay in rehab, I hear. Hard to stay in? Yeah, I mean it depends on the program. Like those like long programs like that one, like a 3-month program, it's tough. Like you, especially like that was my first rehab ever. It was my first time trying to like chill, and like I wasn't ready. So like I was the whole time I was just like, man, I'm ready to get out this. You know, like I already knew I was relapsing as soon as I got out of there. I was just counting the days. I knew it was back on. I knew as soon as I got out of there, I was heading straight to my spots. Heinrich says you're getting more famous. Appreciate it, Heinrich, man. How you been? It's good to see you, man. Damn, that was a good grilled cheese. Everybody's eating but me. I'm starving like Marvin. No, I'm not starving like Marvin. I am Marvin. People are starving like I am. I'm Marvin. Made it how I used to when I was a kid. Whew. Put like the butter on top too. You throw that butter on there. Jose, what's going on? God bless you as well, man. It's good to see you. Jose's got a YouTube channel. He's got a lot of subscribers. Oh, I forgot how many. I know you got a bunch. 1.6. Yeah, you got more than me, man. He's got a farm. I know you got chickens on that farm. Go check out his channel. You put that butter on there. I know you did. That's definitely the way you make it, man. You put the butter on the top and let that thing cook. Perfect for you got an air fryer, or do you got just one of those like mini ovens you put it in? Because I mean, I hope you're not just microwaving it. You can't just microwave a grilled cheese. Not in 2026 at least. Not in 2026. You know, at least in my opinion. In my opinion, we can't be doing it like that. Grilled in the oven. Okay, cool. Whew. I was getting worried there for a second. I was like, is he gonna answer? Well, he might microwave it. You know, unless you're lying to me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, Sean, we'll have to set up that story collab, man. I think we'll have a good time. You know what would be real cool? And here's the problem with it. But so you can have up to 4 people doing like a multi-stream, right? You can have 4 people, so you only have 1 person in each corner. The problem would be is people talking over each other. You know, you already have that issue when you got, you know, doing a collab and it's just 2 people. You got one another like trying to figure out when it's the other person's turn to talk. Imagine that with 2 more people, and you know, certain people. Like it might be dang near impossible. You might have to come up with like a certain way, you know, almost like who's holding the stick, right? You know, like guys, let's just go in order, right? You know, we'll go like clockwork. But once that person's done talking, then that person can talk, and we'll, you know, we could try to figure it out that way. But that would be cool to have like a nice like group stream and just, you know, really do our thing, really do our thing. Sean, if you want, man, because since you did come onto my stream first, I think like I kind of owe you a guest appearance. So if you want to do that second one on yours, we can do it on yours, because it's only fair, you know, that you get to watch ours the next time. So if you want to just do it on yours, we could do it on yours. It's up to you though. I don't care. But like I just know that's only like, you know, since you were on mine, it's easier for people to subscribe, you know, obviously, because, you know, the subscribe button is there for me, and then they have to actually go search you up to subscribe to your channel. But even though I hope you got a few subs from like my regulars, I'm hoping they hooked you up. But you know, the watch hours as well. I wish they found out a way to like give both like parties, you know, the ability to get the subscribers and the watch hours. They need to iron that out, make it a little bit easier for people. But for some reason, they definitely have not figured that out quite yet. Yeah, you got 1.6 thousand. That is awesome, man. I like this. Yeah, we'll figure it out for sure. I like this thing where you can look and see everything they ever said on your channel, the channel activity thing. That's really cool. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see, Heinrich. You look interesting. I don't like you. You don't seem cool. I mean, you're ordinary. I like you. I will go now. You're getting more famous. That's an interesting collection of chats there. That's an interesting collection of chats there. Alright. It is a nice feature. Alright, Pork Chop in the Afternoon says he's got 1996 Chevy Lumina. Is it worth restoring? I don't know. Who are my car people in here? Because I'm not a car guy. I am definitely not a car guy. You're gonna have to talk to my my car people. Let me just. I want to see something. I felt like, man, see, that's kind of weird. I feel like this person talked a lot more in my streams, but I don't see. That is weird. Don't let me down. Because it gave me right now. Who else did I want to kind of see what they've said in my streams before? Oh, I can't see what they've said in the live streams. Or no. No, I can. Alright. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. I know that person's been on here before. It doesn't make any sense. It should be more. I know that person's talked more in here, so I don't get it. Alright. Sorry, I'm just checking out some stuff. Charles Barkley or Kevin Garnett? We did that one. So I went with Garnett, and I know that was an unpopular opinion. But, you know, he got the ring, even though he got the Ray Allen and Paul Pierce bump. But I went with Garnett. I know a lot of people do prefer Barkley over Garnett. But we did that a couple, I can't remember when it was. It might have been like 4 or 5 days ago was the one we did. How about this? Let me think of one. How about Jason Kidd or Steve Nash? I mean, I guess Nash because of the MVPs, but Jason Kidd, man, he was just such a floor general. He ended up getting his ring, right? Wasn't he part of that Dallas team that won with Dirk? Yeah, better defender, rebounder, and better scorer on his own. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, when they beat the Heat. Remember they were making fun of Nick says Barkley. They were making fun of Dirk because he said he had a cold and he wasn't sure if he was going to play that game. Then they were walking into the arena like doing like the sniffle jokes or whatever. What was up with LeBron? He like tried to be like he was like the worst villain of all time. Like he just wasn't good at it. Like if you're gonna be a heel, you know, I'm using like wrestling terminology, heel and babyface. He was a heel at that time when he was with the Heat. He just wasn't a very good heel. Pierce or Dr. J? Wow, that's interesting. I mean, they both got one ring, right? So Paul Pierce has got the one ring with the big three, the original big three. And then Dr. J's got that one ring with Philly. You know what's crazy, too, is Philly wins that ring, and then the next year they pick Charles Barkley. You think, man, it should be getting better, right? I mean, they're still good, but they just didn't get to those heights anymore. Barkley got into a bar fight the night before a game in Milwaukee while he was on Philly. The bar is still open downtown Milwaukee. Really, you guys got some nice Barkley in the bargain. Barkley is crazy, man. He's funny, though. He's one of the most entertaining sports broadcasters there is out there. Like TNT those days with Ernie and Kenny Smith and his bow-legged ass, you know, with his like knees like facing each other. Alright, it says might be arguable, but I would probably rank Dirk as the greatest power forward of all time. Because you know what? That's right, because you did Dirk versus Tim Duncan. I said Duncan, you know, just because of all the titles, because he's got 5 rings, but you know, he did have a lot better players with him. I mean, he got to play with David Robinson, those first couple, and then he got like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. Then he had Kawhi Leonard, you know, with him at the end there. So great show. This one, hopefully you're talking about the stream. I hope so. I hope this show went okay, because I really wasn't like feeling my best, like as far as like being on it. I gotta be honest. I didn't feel like this. Oh, you're talking about inside the NBA. Never mind. Yeah, damn sure we'll probably want to talk about this stream. Two players I wish I could play today: Dirk and Ming. Imagine the size and shooting today with all the extra foul calls. They'd average 10 more a season. Yeah, I missed inside stuff back in the day. Hey, what's up, My Life? Thanks for the comment on my video about my kitty girl. I was playing that Taylor Swift. You got that in the so when you're lying, or whatever, however it goes. Me out of style. But what was I about to say? No, I lost it. Anyways, well, whatever. Oh, but this is what I was about to say. Imagine Michael Jordan in today's NBA, with like the fact that you can't, hand check, the way they play defense, the foul calls. Man, Jordan would be absolutely dominating. Big John Studd or Big Show? I'm going Big John Studd for some reason, just because I'm more nostalgic and that's more my era. That's when I first started watching wrestling. Didn't Big John Studd win like one of those early battle royals that they had? I'm still trying to work on this video. I just haven't got to like the editing phase of it. I've been working on this video of my love for wrestling. I've been working on it forever, it seems like. Well, not working on it. It's just been sitting in my phone and more like I think I probably need to start from scratch, because there's like other things that have come in my head to like talk about it. But if we could get 3 more likes, let's get that 50 burger. Let's get that 50 spot. Let's get that 50 spot. We're 3 away, right? Because usually it shows me like 1 less than I really have. So it shows me 46, which usually means there's 47. I don't know why they do it like that, but they always do it in that manner. But you should do an old game like a PS2 or a PS3 and play old wrestling games. A lot of people have been telling me to do the gaming streams. Like, a lot of people have been telling me to do that. I don't know, man. Like, I like interacting with the chat. I do know that at some point I'm going to have to switch it up and have different kind of content and have, like, something else besides just me talking and interacting with the chat. Like, I seen Hayes has kind of like been doing where he's watching videos and commenting on it, and that stuff's funny. Like, there's endless of content that you can sit there and commentate on. So that's actually a good idea. I don't want to sit there and rip off. I mean, it's not like he's the first person to ever do that, but like, I don't know. I'm not really sure like where to like go from here. But I scared him out of this stream. I was like, man, why don't you just hop on and let's collab right now? He was like, my Wi-Fi don't work. I was like, oh snap. And I was like, man, it's cool, man. We don't have to do it. We can just chill. Jay, what's up, man? Bro, been waiting to see you. What's up with you, man? We're about 2 hours plus up in here, man. 2 hours and like 27 minutes. We're getting close to wrapping this bad boy up. Rick Smits, the Dutch guy that played with Reggie Miller. He's underrated. Oh, yeah. I remember Rick Smits. Yeah, he was a hooper. Some of those Pacer teams are really good. They could have made it to the Eastern Conference, finals or, the finals if it just wasn't for the Bulls a lot of time. The Bulls just dominated that era, which, obviously I'm from Chicago, so I loved it as a kid. That's my childhood is, Mike and Pippen, and then Rodman came for the second 3. The first thing they had, like, their shooter was John Paxson, and then the second was Steve Kerr was their sniper, their 3. Did I feel a little something? A little rain? Raindrops are falling on my head, but that be sure and then. Detlef Shrimp, damn. I remember him with the Sonics, right? Wasn't he with the Sonics? I'm trying to think where Detlef played for. Good old Detlef. Gotta love some of those European names, like the Norwegian names. Elizabeth, what's going on? It's good to see you. Elizabeth's OG of the channel. Back when I was DJ Matt. Playing another one. Gotta feed my gremlins. Just don't, as long as it's not after midnight, and do not let any water. Damn. We got Billy Badass? Billy Badass is in my town. I heard somebody ripping it up with the motorbike. Billy B. Nick, you heard that? Yeah, they're letting it fly, man. I always just laugh at that stuff. I mean, unless it's you're younger, then I get it. Like, I did that stuff, but like, I guess I gotta not attribute to like somebody being my age, like with what's going on. You gotta know exactly who it is. I'm doing well. Had some ghostly ghoul activity today. Really, Elizabeth, speak to me. Tell me, because we've lost things to talk about in here. Everything I had in the chamber, I have fully, the clip is empty. So tell me, give me something to react to. Anything. The clip is completely empty. I need to go regroup. I think I need to, because I took a stream off last night and this morning, but that's not a day off. I think I need to take a couple days off. A couple days off. Not leave the channel and going on hiatus, but just a couple days away from it I think would do me some good, honestly. Just a few days away from it. Alright. I was in the bathroom and I heard my room door open and close. I came out and opened the door and no one was in there. So, okay, well, let's try to figure out the details here. So there's nobody else home? Do you have animals? Pets that could possibly... Turns out my boyfriend's mom was on the couch and could see the room out of the corner of her eye. She said she saw me go in the room. Wait. Okay, so you're saying you didn't go in the room. She's saying she thinks it was you go in the room. Yeah, Jay, we got something going on. We got to get to the bottom of this, because I'm trying to figure out what we got going on. So, you're saying you're in the bathroom. You hear the door open and close. Your boyfriend's mom, chilling on the couch, just kicking it, trying to watch a little TV. She looks over and she thinks that it's you go in and out, but it wasn't you, is what you're saying. Unless you had an out-of-body experience. Yeah, she saw something, a person go in the room. Really? That is crazy. I've never had any experiences like that. I've always wanted to. Me, I really wouldn't be. I'd be scared a little bit, but I would more just want to just to confirm that there's something else, right? Just to confirm that there is a spirit world. It just would be interesting to me, but I've never had anything like that. I just dropped a like on Jamie. Yeah, I came out the bathroom and she was scared. Damn, I bet she was. I know she's like, wait a second, weren't you supposed to be in your room? Street Fits! Woo woo, what's up with you? What is up? I can't believe BF ain't coming over here to say hi at least, man. Man, to be your own people. Alright. Not the only time things have happened in this house. You just get used to it. So alright, so you live in a haunted house, or at least somewhat haunted house. I wouldn't want it to happen all the time. I would want to just see some kind of experience, not in my house, not in my place of residence, not where I live. I wouldn't want it to be something that's happening all the time, but I would like to just see it somewhere else, just to confirm, okay, ghosts do exist. I like watching the stories on TV. I used to watch that type of stuff all the time. I haven't in a long time. He said he would after he finished his game mission. He's probably going to miss me, because I'm running on fumes here. I'm starving like Marvin. No, I am Marvin, like I said. My name's Marvin right now. So if anybody else is starving, you're starving like me. But I've been on here for... How long have I been on here now? 2.5 hours. Yeah, had a stack of magazines scattered and go flying like 10 feet. Had 4 other witnesses to that one, too. Okay, so you had a bunch of people with you to actually see that. Now, have you ever done anything like crazy? I consider myself a skeptic, but I just can't explain some things. Yeah, well, yeah, magazines just start scattering and doors are just opening, shutting. There's something going on. Have you ever like done like a Ouija board at your house? Have you opened up that door, that portal? Have you ever like when you were younger were into like the satanic like kind of cult type of stuff and like drew like a pentagram or something like that? You know, have you opened that door? What's up, Matt? Sorry I had to go to the hospital. My knee was killing me with pain, and I joined BFSY, but my knee's broken. Damn, bro. Tristan, you gotta get yourself together. I'm glad you went to the hospital. Hopefully you feel better. But damn, knee is broken. That has to be a lot of pain. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. No BF today. Sit Punimus. Yeah, I guess he's doing his own stream, man. I guess he's doing his own thing. He's getting his game on. That's fine. It's all good, If he wants to do his little gaming, nobody has to come, so it's all good. But always nice to see him. It's always good to see the good old BFster. No, but my boyfriend's family does witchcraft stuff, part of their Mexican culture. I never really believed it, but who knows? Yeah, though, like from what I say in those stories, now obviously I don't know too much about it just because I've never been a part of anything like that. But when I watch those documentaries, they do say those spirits can like follow you to your house, So if your boyfriend's family is into that kind of stuff, could have opened the door to bringing something to your house. Maybe. You never know. Yeah, Trish is saying, wow, Tristan, that's crazy what's going on with your knee. That's absolutely wild. You think I should do the gaming? Elizabeth, I might have to because, at a certain point, especially like on off days like this where I'm just not feeling it, like, I just don't have like, I'm tired, I'm losing steam, just to have like something to like, keep people's interest. I can still interact with the chat, right? Doesn't mean I don't have to talk to the people. I can still interact, but at least gives like an extra reason for people to like stay, watch the stream. Oh, they can watch me, especially when the new Grand Theft Auto comes. But I'll have to start doing it probably before November. But yeah, I'll have to look into it. And I've been talking about looking into it for a while. I haven't gamed like myself, even on my own, in a long time. I haven't played a video game in many years. If y'all want to join the live in a little bit, y'all can ask how it happened and I will explain it. Yeah, man, I'll definitely check in on you for a bit, man. I'm definitely gonna make something to eat though, man. I'm definitely gonna get my grub on. I gotta bring all this stuff inside. So yeah, once again, guys, we're gonna try to get this room in order. So we got the combo pack, arrayed. We got what else? We got to get rid of these flies. Whatever this thing is, I've never seen this before. So let's see. It's like it's called a hot shot. Let's see what we got here. Captures houseflies and fruit flies, discreet and compact. Is it like something that I plug in, or I'm not even sure how this thing works. Let me see what it says. Directions for use. Remove the top of the container and take out the inner trap. Peel off the foil seal and dispose. Carefully place the trap back in the container. Replace the A top of the container. Alright. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll be there, Tristan. Okay, Jay, we'll go live after Matt is done. Yeah, Tristan, we're probably gonna start telling the people to go to your stream here in a second, because I think I'm about done for. I'm done for. Alright, you can get the PT fly bait. My boyfriend does pest control. He always talks about me with it. Okay, so yeah, you can probably kick some knowledge on what I can do to get rid of that stuff. Good live, Matt. I will catch up with you on Monday, bro. I have 4 days off of work. Yes! Nikki, I thank you so much, man. Jeez. Oh, Harry's here. What's up, my pets? How are you doing? What's going on with you? Catch you later. So if you guys are new to the channel, we are on the road to 1.2K. If you feel the vibe, if you feel the channel, man, rock with it. 50 likes! We hit 50 likes. Hit that 50 burger. I always see you like, oh, there's somebody in here like trying to like catch my attention with the laughing emojis. I see who you. I don't know who you are, but or unless it's just people laughing. But I don't know. I'm like one of those people that think like, is somebody like did I shadow band in here watching and like just hitting it? Because sometimes they'll seem like they'll be hitting it at a weird time. It'd be like something serious. I'm like, yeah, this so and so died the other day, but like laughing emoji, laughing. I'm like, really? That's laughing emoji time? Yeah, we got the 50 likes. That's crazy. All sub and drop a like and wait to do. All right, guys, we're gonna do my outro like I always do. All right. Oh, hold on. Let Harry say hi real quick. Say hi, Harry. Harry joined us for a little bit. Just now, tell me, you can't tell me that's not a beautiful cat. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if there's trolls in here. I don't care if there's haters in here. You cannot tell me not a good-looking cat. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous cat right there. Absolutely gorgeous cat. Handsome for sure. That is definitely a handsome boy right there. Love that boy right there. That's my boy. That's my dog. That's my dog. Well, my cat. That's my cat. He's got like male like Russian blues. They have like a sweet smell to their fur because they're like groom a lot. Like cats do groom a lot. They like to stay clean, but especially like the male Russian blue, they like to really, they really like to keep it clean. So they'll be like overly doing it. They got like a sweet smell to his fur. That's my dog. Thank you, my pets. I appreciate it. Thank you, Trish. Drink water, eat some food. Definitely, definitely. Says, hey, Kitty. Hey, Harry. Have a good one, Matt. Take care of you. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. All right, guys. We're going to do the outro. We had Jay Biggs, my pets. Trish was in the building. Elizabeth showed up. Oh, gee. You know Jay, the homie Jay, always shows love. Elizabeth, I said, Nicky, Jesus is King. My homeboy, Nick, from high school. OG in my life. Who else was here? Treston, of course. Guys, Treston's going to be live streaming here in a few minutes, right after I end this bad boy. Maybe he's going to go prep now. You might as well go start prepping that stream. Get it ready to rock, Treston. Go do your thing, guys. I'm trying to say, if you're still looking for somebody to hang out with, somebody to go watch, go to Treston underscore Cam. Treston underscore Cam. You see him in the chat. Go check him out. He's about to live stream. Let's see what we got here. What we got? Street Fits was in the building. Boom, boom, boom. Pork chop in the afternoon. Always showing love. Talking a little b-ball, a little wrestling. My Life, OG of the channel. Shauna the Brad, who I just collabed with the other day. Go check that out. Jose was here. He's got a big channel. He lives on a farm. Heinrich was here. H Security is always here showing love. Big, very good friend of mine. Very good friend. Sean Hairline was here. Mikey was here. Sermafil OG. The Helen Keller was here. Couldn't see it, but it was still here. All right. Caitlin, the David Johnson account. Pontus Rasmussen. Hito Shohi was here. All right. Let's see who else was here. King Gamers 8000 was here. Sermafil, did I say Sermafil? Yeah, OG for sure. Easy. Session Head. Always snowing over by Session Head. Mikey was here. B was here. Somewhere in the Ozarks was here. Patali was here. Mike always here. April was here. Zimbop was here. It's Pie showed some love. Chrissy. XGF in the building. Scumbucket was here. Debatable was here. All right. If I missed any of you guys and you're still here, you can let me know. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day or night or morning, wherever your time zone is. You have a good one as well. Pork chop in the afternoon. H Security. Trish, I will definitely talk to you Yeah, guys, go check out Tristan's stream, man. Show him some love. Yeah. Oh, he said that he didn't get a notification. It's all good, man. I'll catch him on the next one. There'll be plenty more lives. We'll all catch each other. We can't make them to them all. So yeah, no harm, no foul. All right. All right, Jay. You know I got love for my homeboy Jay. Tristan's going live now, man. Go check out the Tristan show. Very good young man right there, man. Very got a good head on his shoulders. 21 years old, owns his own business, man. He'll tell you about it. I like that guy. He's been on the show before.